Hello? Hello? Jesus! Listen! Hang on now! First and foremost, is there any echoes? I can't trust you lot anymore. It's all shagged. Here I am sitting checking on me audio running around, trying to turn it on in my phone and listen at the same time. Oh, Jesus. There's no echo, right? Those of you who have been making allegations about the echo, well, I've just one thing to say to you now. I know who those alligators are. Crocodiles. Anyway, hello and a very happy Friday. The weekend has finally arrived and you join us here in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 as we do a flight in Costa Rica. Ooh, where it's considerably nicer than Ireland. 7 degrees outside, but I don't believe a bit of it. It's to get down to -3 degrees tonight with rain and, wintry showers. Where do we now? Alerts are echoing. Jesus. Are they though? The alert is there. How do we fix this, lads? Who's in charge? Wait now. Ready! Right. Now, that's where that button went. Alerts, are they? Only a slapstick delay, not the end of the world.
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no shag and refund. Whoa, now. Do you know why this is all shagged now, lads? I have a feeling why it's all shagged. Because it's a ducker. It has to be, doesn't it? Listen.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
I don't know where else it's playing. Oh wait, it plays in the alerts as well. Right, hang on lads. I have a button for these. Yeah, well I'm not going to touch it tonight because I don't even know where to start. And how do we have suddenly echoes? Did we have echoes the other night? Last night with the alerts. We can't be dealing with this. Shag it, it'd be grand. We'll do it live. But anyway, yes, join us here in Costa Rica. We're starting off from a place called... I can't pronounce it. Ojani then. Yes, here it is. Welcome to Tambor, right? T-A-M-B-O-R. We're on the ground here at a place, Mike Romeo Tango Romeo. And our flight tonight, it's a very nice one. We're going to take off from here, fly around a bit, and come back to here. I mean, the level of planning, lads, Oh, Jesus, I'm flat out. But it's going to be a lovely flight. You see, it's a pleasure flight, a tour, an adventure as we check out Costa Rica and we learn a little bit about it. And of course, we're flying in the breathtakingly gorgeous Black Square Bonanza. Turbocharged, you better believe it's turbocharged. And this is the machine we're doing. We're also going to be exploring. Now, you lot, I want you on your best behaviour now. We're exploring with new technology. It's like the cloaking device from the Romulans. We're exploring with new technology tonight. And I'll chat about that now in a little while. But you're all very welcome in. It's great to see you. How was your week? It was right. I mean, it's Friday, thankfully. We weren't here last Friday. This time last Friday, I was. What was I doing at this time? I think I was only driving to my hotel, in which I had to, have a shower and whatever, because we were setting up all day at GG Machines for our event. So I've missed last Friday. So it's great to see everyone here. We're going to be live on the Southeast Asian server on Microsoft Flight Sim. We also have some Join FS up and running, and indeed Skynet. It's all happening now tonight, lads. So do be sure to connect your favourite sim as we go flying and exploring in some beautiful weather, live time and live weather. It's gorgeous. Is it live time? I think it is live. It's very nice, shocking nice. Cold Nebo, thank you for the bits. Very kind. Jace, you got the 500. Come on yourself. Yeah, so the giveaways we were doing, some of them are a little bit slow coming along. People are on holidays and there's a slight delay. But yes, let me know if and when you get them. And certainly if you don't have them by Monday, start dropping me DMs and we'll try and get a little fire under it so things move on a little bit faster. But some of the stuff I have codes for, some of the stuff I don't, and have to go over to Microsoft and whatnot. So yes, that's kind of where we're at there. But anyway, what did I do today? Very productive. Oh yes, flat out now for most of the day. I've been battling with, I don't know, what is it? Bit of man fluid, or generally just kind of I've had this kind of real sensitive top of my head, and then it went into my ear. And right. It was in a terrible state. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look. The alerts. They're coming through. Hang on. I see what's happening. Wait now. How do we... I'm after seeing what shouldn't have happened, yet it's happening. Right. This is great. I now know what's happening. The alerts. Jesus. Filters. There's no filters. Wait now. Advanced. No. The alerts. Properties. Okay, so they're coming in there. So why are they're going into the alerts and there? Right, lads. Someone press an alert and we see if it does anything. We'll see what happens.
You're going a bit mad there.
Did that fix it, lads? Am I that level of genius? Did that fix it? Where is this now? Hype train to level 5, look. Jesus, it's a Friday night, look. Hang on, we've music now to celebrate.
Hello there.
Did they echo? They shouldn't have. Oh, look, now we've no sounds at all. I'm after shagging it. But anyway, listen, those alerts are playing through somewhere they shouldn't be. I don't know how to fix that. I think I do know how to fix it, but we're not going to do it tonight. It'd be grand, lads. It'd be grand. But anyway, where was I? I was over here, look. Yes. Who's here? Who's rambled in on this a Friday evening as we're about to get kick-started here into our flight? We have CP65. You're very welcome aboard. Hope you're well. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce and wolfy. Welcome in, buddy. Vacuum is in the house. Tarnished Mossman is here. Upside down again. Has rambled in. Mrs. GPHI, you're very welcome aboard. Retriever Neil is in the house. Good to see you, Neil. It's the renaming Glasgow Airport meme. You're totally all for. Wait, what? Yeah, Glasgow Airport, you say. APU Inspector, welcome to Friday, man. Hope you're well. Who else come in the door? Eddie is here. Good to see you. Hope you're brilliant this Friday. Muse fan bursts in the door with shenanigans. Asher, how are you, Muse? Good to see you, man. Crafty Tigers is here. Mac Vision, welcome. North Coast Mike, welcome aboard. Flyer 10, a very warm, happy Friday. Kill Switch is here. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Hope you're keeping well. Filthy, welcome aboard. Spitfire, RAF 100. 57 months. 57 months, look. Yeah, okay, the alert noise is back again. I don't know how to fix it. I'll do it tomorrow. Can someone else do it? Right. But yeah, thank you very much indeed. Lear, good to see you, buddy. Stick figures in the house. Shovel shoes. Shovels in. There's buttons being pressed here at an alarming rate. Level 5 hype train. Jesus. And Airlock Doc, happy Friday. Viper Strike is here, sailing back to Fort Lauderdale. Ooh. Hope you're well, bud. Flyer 10. Yeah, listen. Commander Balosh, no, it should be in 1080 on Twitch. We hope. At least that's what my machine could be like blatant lies, blatant abandonment of responsibilities, but it says 1080, so let's go with it. Right.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
What's going on tonight? I'm after losing where I was. Oh no, I found it again. Jesus, all the Skodas, look. Cyrus T, the man of teal, has rambled in. Come on, Cyrus. Hope you're keeping well. Linny Bobbins, tis yourself. Doc Nader, good evening. LG Dan, welcome aboard. Wills, 1985, has rambled aboard. Happy Friday to you, my dude. Hope you're well. Where's this button now? Arisher, come here, look. Whatever the week has thrown at you, right? Whatever worries or anxieties or stress, all that. Tell it to shag off. For the next few hours, it doesn't matter anymore because we get to do our thing with the yoke in the thing. At the place. Sounds convincing, doesn't it? But I'm telling you, for the next few hours, nothing matters. Take your worries out on me, your angst, if you will. I'm multi-layered, well able for it, A face like this, you have to be, So right. So we're here to enjoy ourselves. We're even going to learn something despite our best attempt and efforts. Yes, it's Friday. That's what we do. Former Q, wait, what? Hang on, moving in there now. Jesus, there's buttons. Nighthawk, a very good evening. Strap, hola, Lucky Bo is here for 9 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hope you're well. Proby Pete, good day from Arizona. Hello from cold Tipperary, hope you're well. Soaring AJ. AJH, man. Muse fan, did anyone else hear it? Quiet, will you? Definitely an echo. Murph, I think I have an echo. Jesus. Just in case you wasn't aware. Thanks. Tarnish, good to see you. Whack-a-mo is in the house from the east coast of Canada, eh? Welcome aboard. Do I have 2 tabs open? Shag off. 98 Vulcan, welcome in. Hope you're well. We're in the turbocharged Bonanza tonight. Yes. PS Miranda, 30 months. Thank you very much indeed. Hello there. Hope you're well, buddy. Idle Cutoff calling from Cambridge. Hello from Tipperary. Happy Friday. Apache's in the house. Abnormal C. Welcome in. Right, there we. I fixed me sim today. You're back in the air again, says Cyrus T. Glorious, joyous day. We praise the old gods and the new. Cyrus T. The man of teal. He's back flying again, lads. You know what that means. He's back flying again. It's great day, great day. Toto's in the house. Good to see you, Toto. And Mr. Toto. Not that she's probably sitting there watching. I mean, she's probably like, yeah, no, go on. You talk to the lads. I'm watching me, what are they called? Soaps. Right? But you're very welcome in. I hope you're well. Stu Snape is here. Jesus. Tier 3 for 10 months. Still subbed after 10 months. I'm not sure why I put myself through it, he says. Stu, you're an absolute legend. You know, I mean, listen, there's very few people in my life that have brought sausage rolls from one country to my country in order for me to taste them. I mean, that's commitment on a totally different level. Jesus. I mean, right? Who does things like this? Oh, come here, I found a banger of, well, I say a banger, it's a bit of music. Yeah, it's a bit of music. Because I have to make a trailer this weekend. Muse, shag off, I don't care if there's an echo. Welcome to the Echo stream. Yes, we'll call it Echo 1. Echo 1, yes, we'll do that. Madness, yeah, I've a bit of music there to play. I'll play it later. But anyway, Doc Nader, buttons were pressed, indeed they were. Now let me see. Piper, happy Friday, hope you're well. Rave Automata, good to see you, man. Sorry I can't hear you. Wait, what? Abnormal C is here. What? Who was it who said? Sound, oh yeah, voice travels at the speed of sound. Where did I see this now? Oh yeah, voice travels at the speed of sound, but sign language, the speed of light. I'm going to insult everyone who uses sign language for communication, but, right, I'm just saying if we were to progress ourselves into, I mean, the next stage after sign, it's telecommunications, telepathically, you know, an empath, if you will. I could read your thoughts. Jesus, they were harsh thoughts. All right, go on, we'll keep her going, so. That's the wrong button completely. That could work, lads. I mean, this could absolutely work. Did I mention it's Friday? This is an old song called The Mangled Badger by a band called The Blind Harpoonished. Right? Or what was the other one? The Hooras Roar Below in the Nettles. Brilliant. But anyway, Abnormal C, thank you very much indeed. Nace is in the house. Why are you saying everything twice? I was hearing an echo. Jesus. Where's Echo 19? He'll fix this for me. Tilly Flyer for 10 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. How do I know which one is the turbo variant? It says TC, Muse. TC for turbocharged. You know, unlike, you know, Muse, a tick. You got it, right? That was hilarious. Jesus then. That was brilliant. Love you, Muse, but I know you're laughing at that. Brilliant. Anyway, moving on abruptly. They're definitely echoing. Yes. I was trying to... It's grand. I'll try and fix it, but you know, moving on abruptly to something completely different, yet entirely the same. Lucky Bo says 7 degrees here, but also very windy. Ooh. Are the echoes in YouTube? I can hear... I don't know. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Well, there's no technicalities here this evening at all. Where is this now? Next level landing. Wait, landing? Norse Viking Gaming, good to see you. I'm still laughing at Muse. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Anyway, oh, Jesus. Norris Viking, good to see you.
Don't have to worry about where the sound goes. Just happy little sounds here and there, little floating sounds.
Now, you heard it from Bob Ross. That put a wish to your right. One Fly Air, happy Friday. Hope you're well. Who else come in? Mech Manster, good evening. Willow, how much? And Cold Nebo, thank you very much indeed for the bits. Skynet, not supposed to happen until 2029. I'm telling you, right? Gar Gaming is here. Hello to County Galway. You're very welcome aboard. Hope you're well.
Jesus.
Tilly Flyer has 2 bottles in front of him. One of Lucozade and one is a cough bottle. One plus... So, wait now, on the plus side... I got to see 3 of Scotland's best ever goals and we qualified for our first World Cup in nearly 30 years. Jesus. There you go. Right, yes, Skynet. That's the one from Say Intentions. Eddie, thank you very much indeed. Gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. Eddie, you absolute legend. Eddie, are you okay? He is okay. He's okay, Eddie. Thank you very much indeed. Excellent support, as always. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a Tier 1 sub and want the echoes to go away, well, do be sure to say thank you to Eddie. Right, Hermit Something, a very good day to you. Photos by Kev is here. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Right, we're down here, look. The Limbics. How's she cutting? Hope you're well, buddy. You heard him chat, no filters. Yeah, right. Martel, thank you very much indeed. Gifting a Tier 1 sub to BH Hassan. Thank you very, very much indeed. And Hassan, enjoy it. Take full advantage of it. Loads of fun. Right. Now, let me see. We're over here, look. Broken stuff already. Yeah, listen, it's, nothing works right when I plan it to work right. But that's what happens. Cy Murray, thank you for 3 in a row. Hope you're well. Zard is in the house. So-called Jerry, welcome in. One Foxy Bingo, Gav. Good evening, Gav. Goodness Sig, welcome aboard. Sunjammer, thank you for 37 months with Prime. What an absolute legend. Hope you're well. Now, let me see. I vote for shenanigans, right? Culkin is here. Scorpio 49 rambles in with a bottle of Merlot. Bloody 57 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Scorpio, hope you're keeping well, buddy. Linny says, the one with the seagull. Or is it Seagal? Stephen Seagull. Warren. So-called Jerry. Bloody hell, Jerry. 5 gifted Tier 1 subs coming in from So-called Jerry. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a Tier 1 sub, but thanks to So-called Jerry, do be sure to say thank you. Tail Rotor, good evening. Hope you're well. Muttley, good evening. Boeing 82 is in the house. Sumner, how's it going? Hope you're well. Not the AccuSim Aerostar yet. Keep your eye on it. Grand. Good man, Tarnish. I'll drop him another email. Who are we checking off? Just check off. Wait, what? You're polite now. Former Q. Yeah, wait, what? I'll send you my HMRC tax bill then, Murph. Yeah, that's grand. We'll look at it and go, wait, what? We can't expense this. Heisenberg is here. 'Tis the beginning of a... Jesus! He says, 'tis the beginning of a long week off. You have a long week off. There's loud noises in me head. London controller, Jesus. Jamie, it's good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. I was watching your A380 landing. Oh, gee. You make it look terribly easy. We did the displaced threshold for runway 28 left last night on the Sim of VAT, and Jesus, into Dublin. There was like 90 arrivals, and I was one of them. And I only messed up that much. Brilliant. But bloody hell. There's all buttons everywhere. Cyrus T in with 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Cyrus, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a Tier 1 sub, but thanks to Cyrus, do be sure to say thank you. What an absolute ledge. We're over here, look. Jesus then, right. Didn't a picture come up on my phone earlier on? Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Had to delete it very quickly, but like, jeez, the things to be listening to you. I'm telling you, your phones and smart technology, they're listening to you. They start suggesting things, Solar powered Alicia Cuthberts, for example. I mean, it's all the rage. Right, where are we now? We're over here, look. Paparazzi, thank you very much indeed. Tier 2 for 52 months. Jesus, thank you very much indeed. It's bananas. Black Ice Gabe is here. Hello, all you naughty people in my computer. Gabe, you're looking terribly well. Frightening how well you look. Good evening to you, sir. Hope you're keeping... Well, you are. You're well. You're very well. Right? Daddy Plump is here. Hello. No echo. See? PQ, a very good evening to you. Hope you're well. Stu says, I knew buying a new plane 15 minutes before the start was a fantastic idea. It'd be grand, right? I mean, by the time we get started, do you know what I'm saying? Right, where's this now? The Echo reminds me that we're excited about the Class Echo device once. Remember that? Brilliant. Now let me see. I have to catch up, lads. Zybok Doc, very good evening from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Epic Food is here. Good to see you, Epic. Epic, did you get the car sorted? Dazza T Arab. Good to see you, Dazza. Hope all is well. Right, I spent the last 30 minutes wrapping cars around trees in a Assetto Corsa rally. Oh, is that good fun, is it? We need to have a look at that. And of course, London Controller in with 10 gifted Tier 1 subs. Jamie, thank you very, very much indeed. And a re-sub to the channel, because the man is absolutely mad. Thank you very, very much indeed. And great landing, my guy. And dude, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a Tier 1 sub, thanks to the legend that is London Controller, well, do be sure to say thank you. The man's a legend. Right, Heisenberg says, let them listen. When they start talking back, then you know you got a problem. Right? I've started a course that includes a lot of 3D printing. Now, all my adverts on the book of Face are for 3D printers. Wait, Face are for... Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. There's a 500-page operating manual. Yeah. That's... be grand. It'd be grand. An old legend these days. Can't believe he's 26 already. He was 25. I thought he was 24. You know, here's one for next year. You know, because it was to buy 5 subs was right. It's better than buying 4 subs, whatever way maths worked. And he's just like, yeah, thanks. Yeah. God, yeah. Right. I mean, you know, you know. But anyway, we're nearly there now. Look, just hang on. We're nearly there. Just grab a hold of it now. Corporal Carnage, welcome in. Super Ty, sup? Black Sheep Gene is in the house. Welcome aboard. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Visualize, happy Friday. Stevie B from Tenerife is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Northland Air, a very happy Friday. Goose, Uniform Goose. Welcome in, Goose. Let me see now. Vemo, is it? Welcome aboard. Hope you're keeping well. Buttons. Let me see. Derfras, welcome in. Mrs. TPHI is upside down on YouTube. There is an echo, right? Jay Sward, good evening. Angels15 is in the house. Joseph Jolly, good evening. Shane McHale, welcome in. Mr. TPHI, you're very welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Boeing 82 is there. Kubi, Montana. Fantana. Welcome in. Jeez, I need to go to Montana now. Joe Mack, good evening. Brabus is in the house. Welcome in, Brabus. Boeing 5. Robert Harrison. Hello, Robert Harrison. Good to see you, buddy. Johnny Mon. Our Johnny Mon. Good to see you, Johnny. Hope you're well. Who else come in there now? Tusi, welcome in. Talro is in the house. Happy Friday. Dennis, good to see you, buddy. Zappled is here. Captain Sickbag, how is she cutting? Asher, come here, look. Hey. Welcome aboard. Dennis says, is the IndyBuilds A350 worth the buy? It's on sale right now. You need to buy us something. Is it worth a buy? Yes, the 350 is definitely worth a buy. I suppose if I had to choose between the A350 or the A340, I kind of like the A340, but it's very much kind of personal preference. Do you know what I mean? Bloody hell, a level 8 hype train. Nuts. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. I DM'd you a question on Discord. Yes, did I not get back to you? I'll get back to you there now in a little bit. November 7373 LF. I will get back to you. It was about the other thing. Adam Controls is here. Thanks to be Jesus for whatever Irishman invented weekends. A fella called Brady, right? And yeah, brilliant. Adam, hope you're well. And amazing crack last night with the old ATC. Raging, I didn't, you weren't controlling me, but then again, you did dot wallet me for sure. Gibbo Ireland is in the house. Good to see you, Gibbo. Happy Friday, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, the A350 is great. And it just got an update, but also the A340, I think, got a brand new update tonight. 1.04, and they have a new kind of startup logic and all the jazz. So both are excellent. Both are excellent aircraft. I kind of lean more to the A340 because I like the way we can use it as a freighter. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's brilliant. But anyway, right. How long did that introduction take? Sure, look, 3 minutes. I mean, where would you get it? Where would you get it? Come on over here now, look. Right. Jesus, there's planes here all over the shop. That's quite loud. Also, there's a new aircraft. Did anyone see that? Did they release the Sky? What was it called? Miltech and Blackbird released a new airplane today. What was the name? Did they release it? Maybe you know and I don't. Didn't Sky Raider? Yeah. It's a couple of minutes ago. Oh, they did, right? Well, if it's installed, if you have it, and we can go flying, right? Anyway, where am I? I'm over here. This is our chariot for this evening, the Black Square Bonanza Pro. And what makes these airplanes very interesting is there's a level of fidelity with these. And what I mean by that is there's systems depth. And they are very much study level. You got to kind of study to figure out why they work, how they work, and all the jazz, right? So this is our chariot for this evening. Now, the good thing about this is you can also just kind of, you know, jump into it and not worry about the consequence of flying the craft, all right? So, buttons all over the shop here, lads. So we'll have a quick look at our route. So we're on the ground here, and what do we call it? Tavern, or hang on. Airport? Tamber, right? So we're going to leave Tamber. Great bunch of lads in Tamber. And from there, we're just going to tip a 50-mile dash across over to this major airport, which is Juan Santa Maria. And from there, it's heading up then to the northwest. We have a nice little spot here, right next to a big fancy volcano. Chato and, is it Ernal volcano? A pair of volcanoes by a lake, you see. And from there, then, we're going to do a quick run over to Liberia Daniel Oduber Quiros International Airport. You know that one well. And then heads back south to where we started off. This is like a kind of a typical VFR flight. I mean, if you wanted to hire some of these scenic flights that you do, or if you're going to do one of your own sort of scenic flights, especially when you go to other countries, this is kind of typical of what you're doing. The reason why we're heading obviously towards a major airport in a Class Charlie airspace is because, well, we have VOR tracking, right? So, instruments will get us there. And then to be able to track to the northwest up very close to where these volcanoes are, they actually use the small little airport here for some tourism. After that, we'll overfly the volcanoes. There's a whole load of stuff happening in and around the lakes with different power stations, wind turbines and all the jazz. And then we head on over this neck of the woods, and we're kind of keeping to the east of Santa Cruz, and then we head back down south, down over here. Now, I remember there used to be some really nice custom scenery, freeware scenery for this neck of the woods back in 2020. Alas, it does not work in 24, and I can't even find it now on the other ones. So we're stuck with the default. Now, the default, it's, well, I don't know what that building is supposed to be. It looks like that thing out of Interstellar. You know the oak that just turns and starts walking. Seemingly, that's a building according to, I mean, I suppose, Dublin County Council planning permission were clearly involved in the okaying of that building. But if you look at the area where we are, lads, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous, right? So it's absolutely stunning here, right by the coast. So yeah, very much looking forward to this sort of pleasure flight. See? Pleasure flight. So we're going to jump into our aircraft. We're going to reset our camera. Oh, we got a Starship with us. Nice. Let's have a quick look here. So we better get the doors closed. Lovely jubbly. And get our main door closed here as well. If you guys want to start taking off and just circle around the area, right? We'll get going here now in a few minutes. What we're going to do, we're going to put some power into the machine here. So we're going to start off. Gear is in the down position. Park and brake is on. Prop is full. Mixture out. Flap handle is in the up position. So we'll go battery on. And we'll get some lights going here as well. Nav and beacon. Beautiful sounds. Beautiful sounds. Fuel is on. Now let's just double check what we're carrying on board for our fuel. We can use that tablet or we can use this tablet. Let us use this tablet. So give me 40 gallons per wing. And we'll go maybe 10 reserve in the tip tanks. And we can remove all the exterior options here now as well. So we'll add some passengers into the rear of the aircraft as well. So 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And we've about 10 pounds of weight in the back here as well. So that's all looking good to me. Go ahead and close this. I forgot to turn my mags off. Let me see. Jardinair, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Again, greener than Ireland, isn't it? Isn't it? Right, what we're trying to do here, fuel pump needs to come on. So we're going to go over to our fuel pump. We've booster pumps here. We'll put it on low. We're going to watch the fuel flow. We're going to increase the fuel mixture, increase the throttle. We should get about 4 gallons-ish on the fuel flow. Go to high, should jump to about 5 or 6. And that's good. Okay, open the throttle 1/4 inch, and we shall say clear prop. Clear the feckin' prop. And let's see what happens. Right, left, both. And apart from that Beechcraft jumping up and down, all is well in the realm. Right, let's give her a start. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Right, window closed. We got a good start in the engine. We have oil pressure. And just going to keep an eye on the RPM. Keep it under 1,000 and ease off our mixture just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've no beer tonight, lads. I'm beerless because I'm up early in the morning. I'm beerless tonight. But we have a combination of water and cordial instead. I'm up at stupid o'clock in the morning, so I can't I can't be on the beer. But yes, don't worry. I drank enough last week to compensate. We're totally fine. Right, let's have a look. Good start. Alternator coming on. Avionics master switch. There's life in this machine. Standby gyro, don't need it till later on. Internal temperature, we're hot as balls in here, so let's get the AC unit. Let's get the blower on. And our temperature, aft cabin is on. Temperature heat should be low. Our set point should be nice and low. Let's bring up the tablet for this, because it's hot. Cabin, let's have a look. Target is going to be 12 degrees. AC is not running. Increase the RPM maybe. Come on, Betsy. There she goes. Once you go over 1200 on the RPM, you know, we don't want to drink and fly. Well, I mean, to be fair, I get better. He's gone soft, yeah. So AC unit is now running. That's going to cool down the cabin, which is great news altogether. Now, our next little mission is going to be some lights. Panel lights we'll want. Beacons are okay. We already have those on. Fuel flow, all that jazz is good. Electrical flow, that's all looking good. And we have our avionics. So we'll go ahead and put in our flight plan. So our destination is going to be MRTR. And we'll put in our couple of waypoints. MROC, first stop, MROC, Santa Maria. After Santa Maria, we're going to be going to MRAN, I think. Yes, MRAN. After MRAN, it's MRLB. 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 There we go. Yep. That looks right. We're looking well, lads. We're looking well. Now, here's the thing, right? We're going to try something now. You's ready? So, we're trialing some new technology this evening, right? Some new technology, lads. And now, before you all completely and utterly spam the system, because I know what you're like, what I want you to do is type in !co-pilot space and then a message. Now keep it, don't be an idiot because the thing will break and kick you out, right? So it's !co-pilot space and then a message.
Hello there.
Right? Because I'm testing stuff here and we want to figure out what the use case is going to be, right? There's a lot of messages.
I can't do much to help you out right now since ATC is turned off.
Right. Jesus, will you go relax, will yous? Now, here's the next part of that. If you put
Captain,
in...
we have a message from Flighthound. Hey, Murph.
Flighthound says, hey, Murph. Right? So it's working. Where's my headphone simulation? Right, hang on. Jesus, the amount of buttons. And give it a second, right? We're trying to fix...
ATC is turned off, so I can't do much.
If you put in !co-pilot space and then inverted commas, quotation marks, put your message in and then close your quotation marks, that's what they'll say, right?
You'll need to turn on ATC if you want me to do anything for you.
Right, okay, so you're all putting in stuff. We'll figure the answer is 42. Right, here now. We just have to bear with, because this is actually pretty cool.
You'll need
right?
to turn on ATC if you want me to do anything for you.
Okay. That's Brian talking to us, by the way. Let's see here now. Jeez, the amount of buttons coming through. So if you put in, as I said, the quotation marks, right? Jesus, the buttons. Right now. They'll come through here now in a second. I have a number for you to call when you're ready.
You'll need to turn on ATC if you want me to do anything for you.
Roger. I'm getting used to this
Captain,
now.
we have a message from N7373 LF. G'day.
Pretty cool, right? Where is this now? Help.
I can't do much to help you out right now since ATC is turned off.
Because you asked him to help, right? That's brilliant. Anyway, what we're trying to figure out with this...
Can I get a refund?
No. What we're trying to figure out with this is the use case,
Captain,
right?
we have a message from Idle Cutoff. Help?
Idle Cutoff says help. The idea behind it is you can do far more than just like drop in a hello message, for example, right? You can ask things, right, depending on what the crew that we have turned on. If we have the tour guide turned
Captain,
on...
we have a message from Whack-A-Mo. Warning, warning.
Right? So relax the cax now for a minute. So for example, you could put in, there's other commands. So if you put in !SI commands, they'll give you a list of the commands. Now I don't have them all turned on because, well, we're still figuring this one out. But the idea being is, if there's important messages or if there's extra things we can kind of bring to the stream in order to get this, right? I wonder will this work, Cyrus?
Captain, we have a message from Cyrus_T, you Egypt.
It always hurts when someone calls me an Egypt, right? But you get the idea, right? And this is just from the co-pilot perspective. We can do this with any of the cabin crew. You could do it with ATC, you can do it with SkyOps, you can do it across the whole platform of, say, intentions. And it's not only just messages to me or messages back to yourselves, right? There's a whole way we can link all of these in together. And this is the early start of it. The point that we're trying to get to here is, apart from the interaction that we can do on some streams, right? I'm interested. This would be interesting now. What's said here as we wait for an engine to warm up. Right, lads, go fly! Go fly!
Captain, we have a message from Moosefon, 12,345. You have small hands, Murphy. Right. Thanks, Muse fan. 1,235. Moose fan, yeah, I love it. Now look, there's other... Jesus, the beeps. Where is this now? There's other stuff we can do with cabin crew. There's other stuff we can do with the tour guide. So you could say, for example, even to a tour guide... Captain, we have a message from CP65. Can you get Murph a cup of coffee, please?
Right? Let's say, for example, if we're on a tour somewhere and like I'm flying along and next thing you're going to say, hey, what's that over there? You can absolutely do all of these things, right? So have a look at the !SI commands. You'll see all the list of commands. It's very much being tested at the moment, but I want your feedback on this on, okay, yeah, it's cool, it works, it's brilliant. How can we build this into our streams kind of in a productive way that we're not just, well, you can, of course, take the mick out of me. I mean, that's what this is for, right? But productively, what would be handy? What commands do we think would be most handy? Like, for example, if we're with ATC, for example, well, then you could actually call up the ATIS, or you can ask the co-pilot, talk to ATC, get us the ATIS. Or we could set it up in such a way you talk to ATC for us. So I could say, for instance, I want someone in the chat to type out a VFR clearance request. That's not going to work now, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. That's where this is going. When Brian tells you that you have small hands, you just can't not believe him. Oh, shit, right? They're right. Jesus. It's very, very good, right? And there's more to this.
You'll need to turn on ATC if you want me to do anything for you.
So that's from the co-pilot, right? So before we get going, that's just the co-pilot. We're going to change this up now a little bit, right? Because
from the co-pilot, think of the co-pilot's role within the whole thing. They're there to fly and advise and help out. However, if we were to change this, right? I now want you to put in, bear with, buttons over here, Murph. I think I have this set up. I now want you to type in ! tour guide, all one word, space, and then a message. Or if you want the tour guide to say what you've just said, just put it into quotation marks, inverted commas. Put your message into that. All right. So let's try this one now for the tour guide, and we'll find out what happens. There's certainly interesting things that you could do, right? Tour guide, right? So let's have a listen. We're sitting pretty on the ground at Tambor Airport in the lovely Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica, ready for a grand adventure. Sure, the runway's beneath us, and the tropical breeze is already trying to steal me hat. It's trying to steal me hat? What? But you get the idea, right? So hang on. Let's see here now. Tidy up all of this a little bit. Like, there's been so many requests. This is fantastic that this is working, you know. Captain, we have a message from a scary wolf. I have small hands. Ah, see? Wait, what? No, that didn't work. No, we can't be doing things like that. Oh no, I'm after pressing the button. Jesus, don't do that. Right, hang on now. Captain, we have a message from Revautomata. Murph, what are those two planes doing? I don't know. I'll move the camera down. This isn't what it's supposed to be doing at all. Right, hang on, there's more. Where's this now? You know. The only way to avoid Murph's flying is to keep both feet firmly planted on the ground. Or maybe hitch a ride with a leprechaun instead. But where's the crack in that, eh? Where is the crack in that? You know? Captain, we have a message from Airlock Doc. How can you grip a yoke with such small hands? Now, you could ask other things. For example, you know, you jump into a live stream and you say, Murph, you know, what are you flying, or what is Murph flying, or what can you tell us about the aircraft, or where are we going, what is our route, where are we off to today, what can you tell us, what's the weather, right? You can kind of see where this is going. So there's an awful lot of potential here. But outside of just the communication side of this, which is deadly, like I gotta say, this is deadly, right? Outside of all of that, if you're a streamer, if you're into content creation and live streaming, right? This is it's its own complete package. Engine overheating. Listen, we'll be going in a second. It's a full package. And what I mean by that is, this will connect to your channels. It'll, you know, you mod the bots, whatever, and they'll go off and do the rest for you. And it gives you full control over it. So it's giving you an entire kind of streaming package when it comes to, you want to have all these fancy things, interaction with the sim, interaction with your audience, and there's also other things coming soon, like alerts, like the whole thing, lads, right? So we'll keep it running, and for those of you who've seen it, we'll keep the tour guide operating, and we can change things around, right? We'll change things around later on. But what we're going to do, our last message here now, and we'll get ourselves up and running. So lights need to come on. Put them all on. Now, wouldn't that be grand? But I'm afraid as your tour guide, I'm only here to point out the sights, not the points. If only we could land in Cork, I'd have us swimming in Murphy's Stout. Right. Let us move on. But you'll see that when it comes to, depending if it's a tour guide, if it's a cabin crew, right, your crew, if it's a co-pilot, if it's a Skynet, or SkyOps, I beg your pardon, or even co-pilot, mentor, like anything that's involved with, say, intentions of all the different entourage characters, if you like, you can engage them to be able to talk either to the streamer, which is yourself, or indeed back to your audience. It's absolutely genius. We just need to figure out a way of, yes, we know it's fun. How can we constructively build this into useful meaning at times for people during the stream? I have loads of ideas whereby, listen, you know, we need to figure out how we're going to get from here to there based on this weather, and then a flight plan maybe be generated because you're talking to your mentor and they're able to say, well, I wouldn't fly that way because the weather's bad or the aircraft can't do it. You know what I mean? So we've so much scope of this to really check it out. So we'll have a bit of fun with this for sure. For takeoff, AC coming off, get that door closed. And we're looking good here. We're just going to blast off. What do you think? It's very interesting, isn't it? I think it's class. I think it's absolutely class. Right, get ourselves lined up here. Immediate takeoff. And we're going to get ourselves up and at 'em. Okay, so we'll set 3,500 feet. Heading to runway heading. You missed all the tour guide fun. That's okay. You can do it on YouTube as well. It works on YouTube or on Twitch. Okay, so let me see. Walking, talking, squawking. Flight director, let's go flying. Oh, the sound of that turbocharger. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. This is pretty. Man, look at this runway. Look at this airfield. Oopsie daisy. Mind the trees. They're going to hurt. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Up over the veranda. Alright. And we didn't need flaps to that one either. There's a man flying in the air. Did you see him? Crazy. Alright, easy does it now. Bit of wind hitting us. As I said, live weather. So, as I said, lads, I could do with a bit of help, ideas, direction when it comes to everything that say Intentions are building here. The fundamentals are absolutely there, but I mean, look at, we've been involved in simming for so long now, as a community for so long. So your feedback absolutely matters here. So do let me know. Okay, that is a nice clean takeoff. Speed is looking good. Ease back on the RPM. Quick check over the right. Good. Over the left. Good. We're going to hold this course. Spin to the right now. We'll fly back over the airfield. Make sure everyone else is airborne. And as we do this, lads, we'll do a count. So if you're currently flying with us on Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. JoinFS and Skynet users, press number 3. And for everyone else who's here for the crack, well, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. What a beautiful machine! Easy now. There's the airfield. We're going to be coming back to this a little bit later on. Oh man, that's pretty. All right, all right, all right. So we have 32 on the PC, 4 on console, 3 on Skynet. It's looking terribly, terribly well. Right, let's get some autopilot set up here now, just to calm everything down. I've recently changed the turbulence back up to realistic, and it really does bounce around the place. I'm expecting a cruise speed tonight of about 150, right? About 150. So we've set 3,500 feet. We're going to go ahead and climb at 1,000, arm it, engage it, and autopilot can now come on. And we're going to go heading, swing us over here to the right hand side, get us onto that magenta line, and we'll see how we get on, right? Two Cats, good to see you. How'd you turn nameplates on? There's a button. I don't know what the default one is. I just hit backspace, but there's a button for that. Good to see you, Two Cats. So we'll keep an eye on our indicated airspeed. We're a little bit low at the moment, but we are climbing, right? So of course we better horse into this one, 076, right? So 076 is about there. We're on heading at the moment. We're going to intersect our GPS magenta line, and then we're going to arm nav mode, and then the rest should do its thing. So we're in a nice stable climb, 1,000 feet a minute. We're heading up to 3,500 feet. We'll have to climb a little bit later on, and our speed at the moment is looking good. Power settings are looking good. Man, we got a ton of airplanes here. That is gorgeous. And I've already seen a Sky Raider with us, which is great to see. It's a super airplane. I brought it out for a quick spin earlier on just to see what it's all about. So yeah, there's...
Look at that. We're flying near Tambor Airport, the wee gem of the Nicoya Peninsula. Built to welcome adventurers and sunseekers, Tambor has been serving up landings and takeoffs since the days when a grass strip was all you needed and a prayer to St. Brendan for good measure. It's the gateway for explorers heading to the wild beaches and lush forests of Costa Rica. And it's seen everything from tiny puddle jumpers to the odd daredevil pilot trying to impress the monkeys.
Impress the monkeys? Brilliant. Right. Level us off.
Now, sure, with hands as small as a leprechaun's, it's a miracle I don't slip right off the yoke and end up doing a jig in the clouds. The yoke's on me, indeed.
These are all your messages, by the way.
Captain, we have a message from Linny Bobbins. What was that squeak?
Linny Bobbins asked, what was that squeak? That's fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Linny. Yes, yes, yes. I'm really going to regret this.
We're flying over the lush Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, taking in the grand views and heading east from Tambor Airport.
So not only that, but it's aware of what we're doing in terms of our flight. It knows the aircraft. It knows all the jazz, right? So a tour guide is dead handy because you can ask things like, talk to Murph, give him a message, or if you're using like a larger aircraft that has a crew, you could be onto the cabin crew to say, you know, the jacks is blocked, or right. You can have a bit of fun with it. You know what I mean? You just don't know where this will go, but it's incredible, the level of genius. You know, this is the new Clarkson, and we can use different voices, which is awesome, right?
Captain, we have a message from Abnormal C01. This is the pilot's first flight.
But you get the idea, right? And as I said, like we want to kind of see where can we take it to. Where, like, you know,
Captain, we have a message from CP65. What's wrong with that plane in front of us?
Uh-oh. Right. So yeah, I think we can certainly have a lot of fun with this, but really want to delve into the capability of it, because I do think this is going to open up the door to you guys controlling a lot of things on the flight and even on the aircraft, right? So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. There's other commands you can use in the chat, of course. You can put in the ICAO requests, so where we're going, what our departure is, what our arrival is, what we're going to get weather-wise, right? Exclamation point ATIS. And that'll respond to you in the chat as well. All right? So it's pretty cool. Also, we can do something like this. I think it's followers, it's called. If I could spell. And this is something I'll put in on a timer. Where's this now? There we go. So if we put in this one, Give it a second now, because this will go off and say, ah, these are the latest followers to the channel. It's pretty cool, right? But they've been building it away there quietly in the background, but it's, as I say...
Hey everyone, your attention please. Let's recognise our 5 most recent Twitch followers. Fella That Flies Planes, Perito 58 _ Dog Ultimate, PDR _ CC, Senior _ Porco. That's deadly, like. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's we'll definitely have a lot of fun. Airlock has no other planes on his side. Are you serious? Hang on, we better slow down our speed. We were saying about 140 here. Oh, look at the view! Look at the view! There's that machine beside us. Oh, Gotai is in it, look. Man alive, Sky Raider. Look at the state of that thing, man. It's freaking huge! It's a new release. Where are we going? It's a new release from Miltech and Blackbird Simulations. It's very, very good, isn't it? It's very, very good. So, lots to see, lots to do, lads. You know, that's what she said, right? But we'll be using more of this, and of course, we can change the voices. We can change, like, we can do all these things, right? It's pretty cool, but again, it's your feedback is needed on this, lads, to see, you know, how else we can use this tech to help out with the streams, right? So ease off here a little bit. I rarely see anyone on multiplayer. Maybe I need to uninstall, reinstall. Have a look at the exclamation point how to multiplayer. Super Tie, if that works. If that works. It doesn't seem to come in. Co-pilot not available. It's tour guide, Super Tie, tour guide. So just do a copy and paste, but put it in as tour guide, you know. Winkle Gassler, what do you hate? Alright, speed, easy now. Temps and pressures, everything where we need them. And our fuel is laughing, right? Your ping is insanely high. Really? Man, look at the scenery here. And as I said, when we get over the far side, we get up the road here a bit, there are 2 beautiful volcanoes we're going to check out. Do you know? You're replacing yourself with AI. AI replacing everyone. No, don't agree. So, put it this way, right? That's my voice. You could say, Murph, what's the story with your voice doing all these things? So we can change, obviously, my voice, right? But the idea here isn't to replace it all. And I'd be the first person to say that. People can get fierce lazy when it comes to AI. Let me tell you, we're flying right over Playa Pájaros Airport, a wee strip that's a lifeline for the wild Nicoya Peninsula. Now, people think, or people have kind of relied too much on AI to replace things. AI is incredible if you use it to assist with things. But you can't take the human element out of it. And I think when you do that, you can spot that a mile away. You can spot it a mile away because it's like, you know, this isn't just a stream. This is a next level stream. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. What we're looking at here is an element of immersion and also integration, where you're opening up your flight sim to bigger and better capabilities. For example, we've never considered that, okay, for anyone who's flying along, they're in the sim and they're flying, right? And they can see the same scenery, they're in control of the aircraft. But for people perhaps who are not flying, how can we get them involved, if they wish, with new ways to interact with a stream? And this is definitely a huge leap forward in doing that, because they can actually control some of the narrative. Not to replace what the streamer says. I mean, you know, if the streamer just sits back and lets all the AI voices do everything, well, sure, why are they even streaming? You know what I mean? It's all about how do we do this in such a way that, you know, it enhances everything. That makes sense? Sphere Aviation, hello, good to see it. The more you interact with it, the more it learns, the company behind it learns to replace you entirely. AI can't replace people, though. And I'm not one of those people living like in a tinfoil hat. It just can't do it.
Do you know what I mean? Especially me. I have to be the biggest use case, right? How in the name of suffering Jesus is AI possibly ever going to replace me? It can try to imitate me, but can't replace. Ah, yeah, it has its limitations. Yes, it can learn, right? Of course it can learn. I mean, you can teach the machine to learn, but I don't see it replacing, you know? And, you know, the way the world is going with the power of AI and the utilization of it, you can certainly see where it, like, I was in Shannon Airport 2 weeks ago. A week ago. And here you had, at like, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning, is this robot cleaning machine going around cleaning the floor. And you'd be saying to yourself, Jesus, 2 years ago there was a person with a job doing that. It's where the world is going, you know. Richie Ricardo, good to see you, Richie. It doesn't even learn the copies. Yeah. Are you flying in general aviation or commercial? This is general aviation. General aviation, and we're heading over to an airport over at Santa Maria. Now, I think we can actually dip down altitude here a little bit because the terrain beneath us is very, very nice. So we're at 3.5. Let's go down to 2.5 here for the moment. Arm that and engage at 1,000 feet a minute. Drop it down because we've a savage bit of a river here, lads. And I think we can get ourselves into all sorts of trouble following this little canyon. What do you reckon? Oh, Jesus. Alright, that's just the gear. But yeah, it's a very interesting kind of setup. But what we have here is, as I say, if someone comes into the chat and they want to know, hey, where are we going? What, you know, it's that level of interaction which I love. I think it's brilliant. Like messages to the captain or messages to the crew, that's certainly fun. And it builds on interaction, right? But it's getting the stronger use cases for it. Like, as I said, we've been streaming now for quite some time. You guys have been here for quite some time. We need to figure out, well, how can we use this technology in a way that enhances? That's where it gets very interesting. Autopilot has elements of AI. Yeah, it does. Garmin and Cirrus are hugely involved in that, you know? Piku says, how is the Miltech plane? It's good. I had a quick look at it earlier on. It's very, very good. Now, there's a button for that gear, isn't there? Hang on. Let's see now. Engine, gyro, landing gear. Let's just pull that switch out for a minute. We didn't actually need it, right? And we're going to descend down here. And we're going to check out some interesting scenery. Watch the outspeed as we do this, lads. I mean, it's going to be grand. We don't need to worry about anything until it goes terribly wrong. You know what I mean? So we'll do one of these, look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. We have some Friday night tunage. Nice. They really got to fix that Spitfire with where the pilot sits. Crazy. Look at that followage. 4 years and 7 months. Jesus. That's nuts. Nuts. Alright, watch your speed. That's interesting. The limbics. Seems okay on my side. Easy. Watch your speed. Welcome to Costa Rica. Look at the state of this. Savage. Okay, move the camera, Murph. Jesus. There's a bridge! Quick! There's a tree! But there's also a... Hang on! Abort! The bridge is not safe, it's a trap! It's a trap! Jesus! It's very dangerous over there! Let's get back in this way. Let's see what happens now, sports. Oh no, Locust is dead! He did a terrible accident! Oh Jesus! Oh no! Oh dear! Oh no, dear! We got it! We're alive! Almost! Yes! No! Yes! We're alive! Alright! There has been many, many deaths. Soaring AJ has died. Ah, Jesus. Easy now. Me stuff is screaming at me with all the alerts for altitude. Jimmy's here, good to see you. Easy now. It brought us into a sense of false security, right? Oh man, the Bonanza does not like this at all. Jesus. Suggest we get out and walk. It's just too tight to get around some of these corners. Easy now. I can see a Toto ahead of us. QC Frank is bopping along in the Fuga. I do always love these river runs or canyon runs because, like, you stay under kind of radar contact, trying to sneak up to the airport. You know what I mean? Sphere Aviation ! How to multiplayer, all one word. Easy now. I mean, it's nice music and all, but it's very calm or something, isn't it? Easy. Oh, jeez, there's power lines and everything here, look. Easy. Easy. There's North Coast Mike. He'd have the right idea, lads. That would work. Oh, the stars are real tonight. Oh man, this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this.
That's a big 10-4.
Absolutely gorgeous. Spades, thank you very much indeed for 6 months. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Alright, speed is alright-ish. Luke Hang is in the house. Good to see you. Easy. Man, like, when you turn up turbulence back onto realistic, I've had it on medium for ages. It's absolutely nuts. I don't know, like, have they made it better or I don't know what they've done. Some of the NOTAMs here, it says that the power lines don't have those international balls, but you know the balls I'm talking about. We're lucky with the weather so far. I mean, this is a proper tour, isn't it? Cornwall says, just checked out the A350 livery on the new update. It works fine. Nice. Yeah, the trees look awesome, don't they? I've also made the stream look a little bit sharper. I don't know if you guys are seeing that now. In terms of detailing and quality. It should be a little bit sharper. The clarity, they call it, you know. Easy now. Right, over this way a bit. Hayden UK is in the house. Good to see you, Hayden. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. So that's reshade off and that's reshade on, so you can kind of, now I don't know, lads, is it too clear, as in is it, the clarity is a little bit too sharp? Oh Jesus, look at this, look at this. Easy. Right, we're all right now until the next time that we won't be all right. It's so bumpy. We might have to turn down the turbulence again. I think it's too sensitive. That's my own idea. You can't fly safely without balls, right? Are you mad, Cornwolf? I sound like that in the morning getting into a cold shower. Right? I better not do it. Alright, approaching the airport over here on our left-hand side. Jeez, look at the scenery, lads. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, yeah. There's Cyrus T in the air. Come on yourself. What are you flying in, Cyrus? Man, the sounds of this thing. He looks to be in the Baron. The Baron, hell of a plane, man. Hell of a plane. Now, the advantage here, this is a huge airport. Like, it's a Class Charlie airspace. But we'll take our time. See how we go. Try not to break things. Is it over there? Oh, it is. Right, make straight in. Easy now. Watch the power. Easy does it now. We'll take our time at this, friends. Take it fierce handy. Speed is coming down. Let's have the gear. Gear down. Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to ease off on those on the turbulence settings? I think they're a little bit off. Having them on realistic, it feels just a little bit too friggin' bumpy, and medium is a little bit too steady. It just doesn't have the right balance for me. What settings do you guys use for turbulence? Easy now. Lots of flaps. Realistic, medium, real. I use real turbulence. Does that work globally though? Realistic. Okay, so a lot of you guys are using realistic. CP turns it off. Ooh, easy now. We're getting some stutters tonight. Alright, so they're all using realistic. That's interesting. Except for, like, you know, Cyrus. I would agree with Cyrus. Medium feels more real to me. I use medium turbulence. All the real life pilots I follow say it's most realistic. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting stutters here. When we land, I'm going to turn that back onto medium. Because, like, if the winds and temperatures were a little bit higher than what they are, I'd say, yeah, okay, it's going to be that bumpy. But realistic, it kind of
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Thanks, Muse. It kind of just exaggerates it a little bit. You know what I mean? Then again, it might. Oh Jesus! It might depend on your aircraft. Jeez. Because even last night flying the Phoenix, I mean, that was hopping around the place. You know, you keep your turbulence off because you're lazy. Yeah, what we'll do, I'll go into the menu. I'll just turn it on to medium. I just think this one, it's just a little bit too high. Our stream is still running on accident, so here. Oh no, Bjanie, we just got a raid.
Big switch, good buddy.
Your stream is still running on accident. It was on forever. Oh wait, hang on though. MSFS official. Also, a very good evening to you. Does that mean when I finish, yours is going to stay on mine then? Listen, we'll figure it out. Don't panic, right? It'll be grand. Yes, it'll be grand. You're very welcome in. Hope you guys had an awesome stream. And in Lebanon, I believe. You're just about managed that one, Murph. I did. No, I'm going to tweak it now. And to be honest, like, that's why we have these options. We can turn stuff on or off, or you know what I mean. There's a person flying in midair. That's a new type of aircraft, lads. Right? Settings. It's very, yeah. Right, hang on now. This is in the flight model, isn't it? No, it's not. It's in the assistance. Yes. Wake turbulence or turbulence. Realistic. Let's bring it down a dial. Just to medium. And we'll see how we get on with this, right? The man is still flying in midair. Brilliant. Right. Greg, good to see you. Hope you're well. You flew the UFO. What?
Oh, Jesus.
All I see with that UFO, it's like the one. Hang on, I have a picture of it here. Look. I want to believe. I bought this on Temu, and I was like, oh look, I'll get that as a poster. It's friggin' whatchamacallit? Material. It's not paper at all. It's vinyl or something, or you know. I want to believe. It's pretty cool. Cost me all of 79 cents as well. Brilliant. And the brilliance. Right, first landing is complete. Welcome to Santa Maria Airport. Mike, Romeo, Oscar, Charlie. From here, lads, our next stop is going to lead us up towards where these volcanoes are, right? So we'll grab a minute before we blast off, because we want to check out what's going to be happening up the road here, right? And as we're doing this, well, I invite someone to put in exclamation point tour guide and ask the tour guide, what can you tell us about the volcano, which is called... hang on, I'll get you a map. Oh, hang on, you'll be on this. You're on Navigraph. So the volcano is called... is it Ernal Volcano? Right? So, you want to ask your tour guide, what can you tell us about the volcano Arenal? What is the long EZ kind of aircraft just saw? The long EZ kind, would it be the Starship? Or perhaps it is that of the, that guy there? Is that the Black Square do the long EZ? I don't think it's a long EZ. There's another name for it. There's another name for that aircraft. Black Square actually did it as well. The name tag have it. Oh. I forget the name of it. Does anyone remember the name of it, lads? No? All the planes. Velocity. Good man, Agotai. The Velocity XL is the name of it, Winkler. Man, all the planes. Right, lads. I suppose when you're ready, start her moving. And let's see what we can do here now. So, tour guide. Can you give me details about the volcano called Arenal, is it? Arenal in Costa Rica. Now let's see, will this work? Request acknowledged. Standby. Now let's see if we don't have to use Murph. We can use someone else. That fella Murph, sure, he's a wrecked ahead. Intercom. We'll go with Sarah. Oh, good woman, Sarah. Let's see now. Let's see what she says. You can use Howard's voice for some of the things, yes.
Arenal Volcano is one of Costa Rica's most famous volcanoes, standing at about 5,358 feet tall, and it was one of the country's most active volcanoes until 2010, attracting geologists and thrill seekers alike. Its last major eruption began in 1968, dramatically reshaping the landscape and creating the lava fields you can still see today. The area around Arenal is a hotspot for hot springs thanks to the geothermal activity. So if you ever want to soak in a natural jacuzzi, this is the place. Local legend says the volcano is home to a guardian spirit, and its perfect cone shape makes it a favorite for photographers. Birdwatchers also love the region, as it's home to toucans, parrots, and even the elusive resplendent quetzal.
Birds, Eddie, birds. That's really good. Do you see what I mean by the use case now? Right? That's fantastic. And it'll go off and process that information. Great job, Sarah, the absolute ledge. That was fascinating. Fascinating. So it's a new, it's called StreamKit, and it's in development from, say, Intentions. And the idea being is it'll actually interact with the sim. Where am I? What am I flying in? Where am I going? Then you can go into your checklists. Hey, let's do a checklist. You can get them to do, you get your co-pilot to do the checklist for you. You just sit back. Hey, fly the plane. You know, so you get your co-pilot to fly the plane and you just, you know, wow, buttons are being pressed at an alarming rate. MSFS official, thank you very much indeed for the gifted subs. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Microsoft Flight Sim official, do be sure to say thank you. Legendary. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hang on. Yes, airlock. We'll put that in again. We'll do another one of these. In you go, you big Jesse. One second now. And before we get going, now, why didn't that work? Message received, we're on it. Good woman. Alright, let's see what's said here. So, let me see. Distance to our next route, or next waypoint. Not far. Let's bring up a bit of Navigraph. So we're going to be landing just over here. La Fortuna.
Costa Rica is a small Central American country known for its incredible biodiversity, beautiful beaches, rainforests, and volcanoes. It's famous for not having a standing army since 1949 and for its pura vida lifestyle, which means pure life and reflects the locals' laid-back and friendly attitude. The country is a hotspot for ecotourism, with over a quarter of its land protected as national parks or reserves. Coffee and bananas are major exports, and Costa Rica is also a favorite destination for surfers, hikers, and wildlife lovers.
That's awesome, isn't it? That is awesome. I love, like, that's class. And, like, there has to be other ways. Like, there's other things we can do. I don't think they're fully running yet, but we could set this up, right? That instead of coming straight through your crew and it's played live on stream, it can actually answer you directly back in the chat instead, if you would prefer that. And I'm sure there's ways we can get it to send you like a private message using Twitch or YouTube. You know what I mean? So I think there's going to be lots of ways we can build the interaction part of it in. Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Hey, Larry is here. Good to see you, Larry. Hope you're well. Any knots? Yepsy daisy. Positive rate of climb. Oh, hang on. We're already at 3,000 feet. We'll have to climb here a little bit higher. Let us see now. Okay, we're looking good. Gear up. You flew today in the 321 XLR. Nice. Zard, I want to spend a couple of weeks in Costa Rica. Usually I would say South America is out because they have so many weird and wonderful bugs there that I'm even afraid right now to start contemplating it. I mean, they have spiders that eat other spiders. No thanks, you're all right now, lads. You know. However, from the coffee, right? Costa Rica does incredible coffee. And of course, just from the general vibe of the place, I would love to visit here. Absolutely. Right, so we were saying 3.5. It's going to have to be probably, well, we'll go 4.5 at the moment. That's armed. 1,000 a minute, up the hill. Autopilot, heading mode, engage. And let's just do a bit of climbing here. Costa Coffee is a little bit bitter. Limbic says, that's precisely why you want to go. Why? Because don't say because of the bugs. Isn't it? What? Can't be because of the bugs. Look at the detail here, lads. Do you see like the cracks of paint on the radar? Can you see that? That's amazing. Still has nothing on Australia. You see, you Australians with your mad spiders. Spiders. You know, they're not even spiders. I mean, you know, that's just to scare us. It's the bugs and other animals. The Limbics wants to go there to check out the bugs. I'd be happy enough now, you know, send me a postcard, right? Turns out your flight stick is very broken. I thought it'd be a 5-minute fix. Oh dear, Senior Porco, no way. I'd visit to take a good break from humanity's phobias and space apiary. Yeah. Sunjammer says they found the largest web in the world in Costa Rica. It contains around 10,000 spiders. Now listen, hang on, we need to climb a bit more here, look. Up the hill, please. Are you sure about that, Sunjammer, or is that just, you know... Oh, hang on a second, lads. We might divert ever so... Not divert. We're just going to kind of take a bit of a detour here because there's some stunning mountains up here on the right. What do you think? Look at this area. This is gorgeous. 9,000? Yeah, I was thinking we need to go a little bit higher. Right, we'll continue to climb and let's see what happens, right? Sunjammer is correct. 10,000 spiders in Costa Rica. It was at that exact moment that Murphy never went to Costa Rica. Herman, something you were asking me earlier on, can this replace... What was it called? Can say intentions replace FS2 crew? Yeah, it's definitely moving that direction, mate. Yeah. Right. We'll do another count, ladies and gentlemen. Xbox pilots, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. Join FS, Skynet, or indeed... Join FS and Skynet, press 3. Don't know where I was going with that. For everyone else, it's number 4. Also, did I mention it's Friday? Yeah, baby! There's a wild wombat. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hey wombat, let's go climb the mountains to the right. Alright. Man, look how good that looks. Muse fan, really? Really? Oh, you're in VR? Nice. Gerard is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Man alive, we're looking good. There we are. I got lost, but now I am found. Lads, look at that. That is spectacular looking. And the sounds. Oh yeah. Very, very pretty. Wombat, that is insane flying. Helicopter as well. Ogotai is with us. Man alive, lads. This skills on show tonight. Oh, look at the countryside, man. Look at the state. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I mean, who's in charge of these things? Look at the view, man. Jeez, that's gorgeous. You got a chip detection warning. Muse fan, don't worry. That's only an old bug with the plane, you know. Costa Rica, look at this for a country. Isn't this beautiful? forests and the mountains and So we're gonna turn around to the right here with these mountains. Man, that's so pretty. Karen Lyle, a very good evening to you. Hope you're well. Okay, left turn coming in. Try it again, Rave.
Since we don't have any major landmarks in sight right now, let me tell you about Carrizal, the town near Carrizal Airport. Carrizal is nestled in the lush hills of Costa Rica's Central Valley and is known for its coffee plantations. The area is dotted with small farms, and if you look closely, you might spot rows of coffee plants, Costa Rica's version of a green carpet. The altitude and volcanic soil here make it perfect for growing some of the world's best coffee beans. Local legend has it that the secret to their coffee's flavor is the morning mist that rolls in from the mountains.
Did I say right or left? We're going right. Yeah, we're going right. Totally safe, lads. Totally safe. Look at the scenery. The US Navy are doing new trials again. What? They need to fix the plane. Oh man, look at the river down there with the detail, look. Whoa! Alright, we're going to try another right turn now. And this is before we get to the friggin' volcano, lads. This is nuts. Old veteran 965, Scott, you're very welcome aboard. Oh, what a great collection of airplanes we have flying tonight, lads. Absolutely stunning. He's not windmocking. We don't know what he's doing. He definitely drew the shortest straw, you know. Ah, Cyrus, I don't believe you. Any ideas? What was it doing before it all happened? The poor owl devil. A crash to desktop with Cyrus. Why must these things happen? Don't worry, Cyrus, we're still kind of hanging around, you know. What's the range on Join FS? Visual range. I think it's like 40 miles. It could be more. It's crashing in the menu. Cyrus, have you anything installed that has anything to do with the UI? And I mean anything. In-game panels? Anything that adds anything outside of the vanilla sim to like menus or what's in your tablet or any of that jazz. Just out of interest. Right. Look at the cloud. Right turn. You're entering a hold.MRAN to see if I can see anyone coming in. Roger. If you're on Join FS, hang on, we'll see you, sure. Hang on. Airlock, yeah, you're there. So you're 35 miles away from us at 9,000 feet. We should see it. Have a look, Cyrus. I went rooting through some stuff before and I found, I think it was Navigraph, and it shouldn't have been, but there was something there that just wasn't playing nice, you know. Did you see Parallel 42's announcement? Gone fishing? Did you see it? We'll have to check that out. So basically, in first-person mode, using your avatar, you can now go fishing in Microsoft Flight Sim. Absolutely crazy. This is the start of it, right? This is where it all starts getting, like, you know, second world. Isn't that what it's called? You can go fishing in the sim. Isn't that nuts, isn't it? We'll have to try that. You know, I couldn't catch a fish now in a fishbowl, but, like, you know, I'd like to think I'd be good at catching.
3 o'clock, just a kilometer out, you'll spot Estadio Concepcion de San Isidro.
Ooh.
This stadium is a hub for local sports and community events. And it's a great example of how Costa Ricans love their football. That's soccer for some of us. Built to serve the growing community of San Isidro, it hosts everything from youth tournaments to lively weekend matches. If you ever hear a roar from this direction, it's probably a last-minute goal or a particularly dramatic penalty kick. The stadium is surrounded by rolling green hills, making it a pretty scenic spot for both players and fans.
It's gorgeous. So that's that big stadium over there. Good woman yourself, Sarah. You're doing a great job. I feel a fishing competition coming on. Did you not see it? Hang on, I'll show you, lads. Did you not see this? Gone fishing. Or go fish, right? Sometimes you need to remind yourself why you do this. As you all hopefully know, we've been grinding away on Chaseplane and Flow, rethinking systems and pushing hard into features that we're excited to bring and improve on. However, along came Go Fish. Go Fish is a relaxing add-on to Flight Sim 2024 built specifically for the Avatar mode that lets you slow down between flights and cast a line into lakes, rivers or coastal waters across North America, Europe, Oceania and beyond. Landed near a remote Alaskan lake, you say? Well, grab your rod. Are you here for the fishing? I didn't see your rods. Park your float plane at a quiet dock. Grab your rod. You get the idea. And you can do it in VR as well. Don't worry, Chaseplane and Flow are on the way. But look at this. This is mad. Fishing. I hate fishing in real life. Everything's better in the sim. Newsman, you should have known that. Old Greta. You know, Dieter. Are you here for the fishing? I didn't think so. They went all out with that system. Look at it. A brook trout, the common carp. Now listen, I have about as much interest in eating fish. I don't have any interest in eating fish, but catching fish. But look at the detail. Reel it in, cut the line. That is kind of mad when you think about it. Like, there's a rainbow trout. There's a barjack. Recent catches, look. So this is a module created for Microsoft Flight Simulator from Parallel 42. It's absolutely a great idea. Can we fish for money? I don't know. Senior Porco, best of luck with it. We're all rooting for you. Limix, I was thinking about hunting, because like I was saying, right, you know Hunter, Call of the Wild and all that, and when you see the world they have, it's very, very nice. But when you look at the world that we have in Microsoft Flight Sim, some of the biomes and the areas are like, whoa, hang on a second, that's like game world kind of detail, right? So it's matter of time. I love fishing games. I think it's pretty cool. Anna B Twitch, thank you very much indeed for your 20 months. What a legend. Oh, look at the fancy writing he has. Good evening. Basically, you could fish in lakes in the wilderness. Yeah. Think about the fun, though. You fly, you land, set up camp, go fishing, come back to your camp, go off and fly again. It's awesome. It's awesome. And if you can do it in VR, that's just total chill out and relax, isn't it? I used to sail in Second Life, and you actually need to correct the sails in the prevailing winds. Maybe, Hermit, yeah. I never tried Second Life. I'm aware of it, do you know, but I've never tried it. But lads, Flight Sim is getting to the stage where it is becoming a Second Life. There's already add-ons you can get to put your home anywhere. You've seen what FS Reborn are doing with putting your own FBO anywhere, right? I mean, there's cars, there's boats, there's of course aircraft. It's mad. Could we catch sharks? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool though. You saw a guy surfing on a shark in Second Life? Really? Crazy. Right, how are we looking? We're looking alright. Flight Sim in Second Life. I don't have that much money, right? Trains next. I used to play Second Life when it first came out. It was fun, but it got boring quickly. Yeah. Once the roads are suitably flat, truck sim. Yeah, I think so. Again, matter of time, right? Now, altitude along this neck of the woods, we can probably afford to drop here a little bit. So let's see. Let's drop her down to 7.5. Arm. We'll do 1,000 feet a minute. Drop. And we're going to rearm nav mode because that's going to take us up to this volcano, which last erupted in 1968. It's pretty cool, right? Larry says you have many possibilities when map is the whole world. Dude, the entire planet. It's frightening. It's so cool, but it's frightening, you know? And I just think, where are we going to be at in a couple of years, you know? Fake, we're over on the Southeast Asian server, my guys. Southeast Asia. Just think of the, imagine having, what we're seeing today. It just gives you nothing but endless possibilities. Imagine you're able to communicate better with avatars, right? Maybe there's a video chat that could open. You know what I mean? I just think the whole thing can become Jesus, our speed. Think of a virtual tour in your own, a walking tour in your own city. When photogrammetry in a couple of years gets to the level that you don't know if it's AI processed or procedurally generated or whatnot. I mean, that's where this is going. Do we turn before this big massive mountain? I mean, otherwise it's going to get very bumpy very quick. Let's just see what happens. I think they have bigger plans for flights in 2024 eventually. It's not just 2024, I mean, it's the whole genre. Yeah, it is going to be interesting. Microsoft Flight Sim to Microsoft Live Sim. Imagine a sim that has multiplayer that works. Imagine a sim that works. The future, lads, the future. I will say, though, I'm terribly excited for Sim Update 4. This is going to be interesting. I'm hoping we'll turn before it. Let's see what happens. I long for a world like the Oasis from Ready Player One. Ready Player One? Oh, there's rain here, look. Oh man, look at the cut of that. Isn't that absolutely exceptional? Now she's going to go right and then go left. Where is this now? I've picked interesting music for an upcoming project. Do you want to hear it? Isn't it pretty?
That's a big day for good buddy.
So that's the track that I'm going to be using for a trailer. Ooh, he said in a proud and happy voice. And I have to be working on that over the weekend. The excitement levels, lads, you know. Jeez, we're going the wrong way. Well, we're not going the wrong way, per se. I mean, we're kind of going the right way. Wait, am I on nav mode? Yeah, I'm not going the wrong way at all. Brilliant. Man, those clouds are gorgeous, aren't they? The track, it's over on... it's an Epidemic Sound one. But Flights and Mods, good evening Shane, hope you're well. Jesus, we have royalty in the chat tonight. Look, who else came in the door? To be Janie then. We have Flights and Joel. Joel, good evening. Rumour has it, Sim Update 4 will fix everything and make coffee. Good to see you, Joel, hope you're well. Yeah, it was very nice, calm music, but it's for a gadget that I'm working on. Ooh, super toy. I mean, honestly, am I that predictable? Almost at the end of my cybersecurity course. Oh, be Janie then. Ethical hacking. Come on, Adam. Way to do it. Coffee, OMG, right? Love the tunes. Yeah, it was pretty, wasn't it? Now, we're going to be coming close to this volcano, but we have some weather to contend with. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. But sure, listen, we'll wing it as we always do, right? We'll get some outside views, you know, and we'll do one of these. Because this looks absolutely stunning. Doesn't it look stunning? Hang on. I'm sure I have a button here we could use. Let's have a look. Yes. Yes, that could absolutely... Oh, jeez, I better not play that song. I'll use this one. Oh, Janie. This always works. Yes. That looks absolutely gorgeous, lads. Look at the detail on the ground. The cloudage, man. Do we have a visual? Not just yet. Oh, look at the volcano, look. Jeez, look at that. Take a bow, Flight Sim. Look at the stadia. Ah, lads, that is stunning, isn't it? Yeah, we'll descend now in a moment. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wolf, welcome in. Isn't that only Janie Macaroni Town? There's buttons. Stu Snape, the absolute ledge. 10 gifted tier 1 subs to the community. Did you just see what he did? Stu, you're absolutely mad. Thank you very, very much indeed for your 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you very much. The man is a legend. The man is a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Man alive, look at the absolute state of all of this. Oh wait, hang on. Is that an airlock? Negative. You're in a vision jet, so I'm sure we'll see you. Now the airport is dead ahead, so we need to drop altitude here like an absolute mad thing, which we will. Thankfully we're trained in these sort of procedures. Autopilot off. Power coming back. You're at 3,000 feet. Alright, are you over the airport airlock? And he'll stick some sausage rolls in the post. I mean, listen, the man is a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, jeez. There's more buttons. Just a quick one. Oh, hang on, there's buttons here. Jody Doc, thank you very much indeed for pressing buttons. Jody, flight crew for 13 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Electronic fishing bag. Right? Stop saying, would you look at that? I do, and then I almost crashed me work van. Uh-oh. Just got back from Tenerife, first time going away from here in winter, 28 degrees. No way, Jody. So in Tenerife, I think the story is that Tieda, the volcano, it's showing signs of jiggery-pokery. Isn't it? Oh, Cold Nebo jumping on the bandwagon. This is our second hype train tonight, and I have an itchy back of the head. Cold Nebo, thank you very much indeed for your 5 gifted tier 1 subs. What's going on tonight? Look at the weather. I mean, look at the state of it. Gene, nothing to see. But everyone else, look at the state of it.
More good, buddy.
Flight Sim Mods, how do you play with the stream kit commands? Exclamation point SI commands, right? Cy Murray, thank you very much indeed for the gifted tier 1 sub. Cheers, buddy. So you'll have a look at the commands there, Shane. Now we have them turned on for the tour guide, right? So you put in exclamation point tour guide. And if you put a message in quotation marks, so tour guide space, quotation marks, and inside the quotation marks you can put in your information. Or just put in exclamation point tour guide space and a message, and it'll come across
Since there aren't any major landmarks visible right now, let's talk about San Carlos, the region we're flying over.
Okay.
San Carlos is famous for its sprawling cattle ranches and lush green pastures. Think of it as Costa Rica's answer to Texas, but with a lot more rain and fewer cowboy hats.
Do you hear that, Scott?
The area is a major agricultural hub, producing everything from pineapples to sugarcane. It's also a gateway to the northern lowlands, where you'll
Karen
find
Nile,
some of
thank
the
you very
country's
much
best
indeed.
wildlife watching.
Super Chat Donation on YouTube.
Aviation,
Legend.
San Carlos is home to several small airstrips, making it a popular spot for bush pilots and adventurous flyers.
Now, here's the ATIS for. Oh, look at that! Look at the gadget coming through on the chat for airlock. Look, that's awesome. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform. That's pretty cool. Karen Isle, thank you very, very much indeed. Right, we need to attempt to land this Mahaki. It's over here. Look. Right, let's go this way. Reset your barrow as well, lads, because well, the old temperature be rising. No, be dropping rather. Not the temperature. The barometric pressure, yes. Falling slowly. That's the word we're looking for. Wolf, thank you very much indeed for the bits. Cheers, buddy. Level 5 hype train. Jesus. And I don't know what level we got to earlier on. You lot are mad. You know, mad. Who's in charge? Easy. Oh, easy now. Easy now. Easy now. Our gear is up. We want to slow down, so we go gear down. Bit of rain today in Tenerife.
Costa Rica is famous for dishes like gallo pinto, rice and beans, casado, a plate with rice, beans, salad, plantains, and meat, and ceviche made with fresh local fish.
Oh no! Who eats fish? I don't like fish. Yeah, Hermit, exclamation point.
No worries. Costa Rica has plenty of delicious dishes that don't include fish like gallo pinto and casado with chicken or beef.
Yes, that's better. Stutter before touchdown. Oh no! Right, easy does it now. Watch your speed.
Costa Rica is famous for animals like sloths, toucans, scarlet macaws, howler monkeys, and the colorful poison dart frog.
She kind of said it without, worry. Right, easy. Continue our turn.
I'm afraid I can only answer questions about the places we're flying over or nearby landmarks, not about who has the smallest hands in the world.
Who asked her who had small hands? You can trust us with nothing. That's why we don't have nice things. It's a frog that shoots poisonous darts at you. A hospitable, nice kind of place. Oh, look at the frame rate here, Batman. Okay, it's recovered. Alright, keep her circling. We need to get around there somewhere. There we go. Some poison dart frogs, you think they can kill? Ah, me hand! Easy now. Rally to me, rally to me. Now, this runway...
Captain, we have a message from Musafan 12,345. What have the Romans ever done for us?
The aqueducts, wine, public health, civil order, the roads. Brilliant. What's the elevation of MRAN, if you please? Uh, 364 feet. Not terribly high. Right, let's sail it in this way. I can't see the runway, but now I can. Oh, hang on, this is a small little runway, is it? The Irish invented the Romans. We did! Super Ty, if this can understand that, that's going to be hilarious. Right, flaps.
Captain, we have a message from Super Typhon 173. What is the highest chance DJ Morph will crash his Skoda?
DJ Murph. Yes, Kieran, you can. I remember seeing something. It looked like it was a WASM issue, Kieran. Was that the one with the screens turning black? I remember seeing that on Discord. Right. And look, there's a big tank at the runway, look. Brilliant. Right, Murph, concentrate on what you're doing, will you?
I'm here to talk about natural landmarks, history, and aviation sites, not pubs, so I can't help with that one.
Shut down, airlock. Shut down. Jeez, I can't be doing that, lads. It's in the book. DJ Murph. Right. I know, look where they put the building. Them Costa Ricans. Having the crack, that's what they're doing. Yeah, we'll put the building here just for the laugh. Make it the most challenging airport in the world, look. Trees on one side. Fancy building to the other. Don't hit it.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snooze.
Who pressed that? News! Oh, there's a stall. Hold the nose. Touchdown! Oh, jeez. Oh, just about. Just about, Jemima. Right, easy now. And a tailwind. Right, flaps in. Look at that volcano over there, lads. That's beautiful.
Yes, Costa Rica is home to many snake species, including both harmless and venomous ones like the fer de lance and the eyelash viper.
The eyelash viper. lads. The eyelash Viper. Right, turn it around. Turn it around. Oh, wait, hang on. What way do we want to depart here? Down the hill.
Captain, we have a message from Musafan 12,345.
Musafan?
Jesus, you can't be doing that, lads.
That's why we can't have nice things. That's why we can't have nice things. What are the deadliest creatures? That's a good question.
Captain, we have a message from Tarnish Mossman.
Yes, Tarnish.
As Murph drives past other cars, he hangs out the window and says, "Eat my shorts."
Yeah. Eyelash Viper. No, Eyelash Viper. An Eyelash Viper. Such a name for a machine. That's fantastic, Craig, isn't it? Right, we'll calm that down for the moment. Loads of fun, loads of fun. Old veteran? Yes. Right, now, this is our second stop. We've 2 left. And we're going to head over this volcano now. This is going to be class. Class. Look at the detail here. Isn't it stunning? Man, look at that DC-3 there. Jesus. Gorgeous. So Big Al, it's you need to check it out. It's Stream Kit from Say Intentions. And it's designed for streamers, funny enough. Meaning that your audience can interact with the stream or with the aircraft or with you, right? And it's pretty cool. They're only rolling it out. We're kind of think of tonight as a bit of a test bed for it. Its feedback is what we need, lads, right? The tech is working very, very well, but it's to see kind of use cases. You know, that's really handy. I can see some of the questions coming in from folks asking about the locale that we're in. You know what I mean? Stu, try that one again. Maybe it'll come true. So the deadliest creatures. Here's a question, right? But Big Al, check out Stream Kit from Say Intentions. Just go over to the website, have a look. It's very, very good.
Some of the deadliest creatures in Costa Rica include the fer-de-lance snake, the Brazilian wandering spider, and the bullet ant, all of which pack a serious punch, so it's best to admire them from a distance.
What's that about the Brazilian wandering spider? Right, flaps to take off.
The Brazilian wandering spider is one of the world's most venomous spiders, known for its potent bite and its habit of wandering the jungle floor at night rather than building a web.
Teal is the best colour in the world. Understood? Teal is the best colour.
That's a bold choice. Teal does have a certain flair. It's like the peacock of the color world.
It doesn't make sense anymore. Why is it that I can just visually see Cyrus T laughing his ass off right now? Brilliant.
Captain, we have a message from Airlock Dock. Murph, fuel check.
Fuel check. Yes, we have moved to our other tank. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let us see what we can do now. Power coming in. Off the brakes. And let's see what happens. Easy now. There's 60. Watch those trees, man. They're high. 80. Oopsie daisy. It's going to be sporty. Gear up.
Haha. I think Murph might be the only creature in Costa Rica with a pilot's license and a sense of humor that could kill. But don't worry. He's only deadly to boredom.
Wait, what? What does she mean? Murph equals peacock. I don't think I need to say anymore. No, no, that's not what it meant. Listen. I need to fly right now. I'm busy. She was responding to me. I don't know who was responding to. I got terribly offended. Right, hang on. And sleep. Take a little moment there, Sarah. Think about what you've just said. Think of what you've just said. Oh, look at the cut of this Gene, I'm saying look at the state of it, but you need to look at the state. What'll work here now, look. Bit of altitude as we climb. Easing. Ooh, easing out. Watch your speed. Power setting is good. This is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? We're getting all sorts of jiggery pokery on the plane as we head up this neck of the woods. Alpha Tango, good to see you, bud. Right, check it out, man. This is going to be absolutely friggin' gorgeous. You know, I think. Ooh. Man, look at that volcano. My word, look at that view. Isn't that spectacular? Why did I have the feeling Nace was going to say that? Who can land on it? The lighting, the clouds, the scenery, you guys flying along. Look, look. That's incredible. Mrs. TPH, I landed upside down. Incredible. The women were able to land. I mean, of course they were. The lads made a terrible mess. Oh man, that is so cool looking. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, hang on. Did I not have a button for this somewhere? Let's have a look. Ooh. Is it no? Is it here? No, hang on. Yeah, it is. Right, lads. So, what we're going to do... Wait, hang on. That's not it at all. Wait now. I'll find a button. Wait. Why do I always hide buttons? Wait now. No, that's not it at all. Did I not keep that somewhere handy, no? Wait now. I could have sworn I kept a button somewhere handy. Ah! Yes, I did. Right, lads. So, here's the thing, right? We are all tuned in to this stream from wherever you are in the world, be you watching on Twitch or indeed on YouTube, or you're flying with us, and we're all in different locations. Yes, virtually, we're all here flying over this beautiful volcano in Costa Rica with the Limbics and Mrs. GPHI. They're putting the kettle on right now. However, wouldn't it be great to figure out where everyone is currently located in the world or where you're tuning in from? So, that's what we're going to do. So when the music plays, you need to type in where you're from, where you're watching, right? You don't need to give us your full address and your exact location. But let's see the reach of our community all together with Microsoft Flight Sim. Alright. I instantly regret this. There's many names. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Don't panic now. All is going to be well in the realm. Nothing to worry about at all. We'll start off at the very beginning. We are tuning in from Liverpool in the UK, Canada A, New York in the United States, Southland, New Zealand, RD, County Louth, High, West Greater Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Northern Germany, Seattle, Halifax in the Netherlands, Southampton in the UK, France, San Jose, California, Galway, Carlow in Ireland, Cornwall, Ontario, New Zealand, London, Telford, Shropshire, France, Cleveland, Liverpool, the Lake District in the UK, Sarasota in Florida, Bellingham, Washington, Chicago, Illinois, Norway. We have County Mayo, North Devon, Drogheda, County Louth, Coventry, Vancouver. We have Switzerland, Sonoma, California, North Texas, Buckinghamshire, Heathrow, Terminal 5, Boston, Massachusetts, Vancouver. We have Prague in the Czech Republic, Luton, England, Southern California. There's more, lads. There's lots more. We have Bijani then, Cornwall in the UK. We have London, baby. Louisville, Colorado. Tillich Country. We have The Hague in the Netherlands. Salt Lake City in Utah. Germany, Plymouth, UK, New Jersey. We have Berlin, Lexington, Kentucky. Israel, Hotel in Piccadilly Circus, Yard. We have Joplin, Missouri, Nebraska in the United States, Boston, Melbourne, driving a bus, Hayden's on the moon. We have other places like Dublin, Cove, County Cork, Pyongyang, North Alcatraz, Wiltshire, the Netherlands, Oslo, Alabama in the United States, Edinburgh in Scotland, rambling in from Belgium, Planet Ultron, we come in peace. Brilliant. Who else? San Antonio, Melbourne, Anchorage, Alaska. Man alive. And to think, virtually we're all here together as we fly over Costa Rica. The world suddenly becomes such a very small place when we have Microsoft Flight Sim and we're able to do this with its multiplayer. Folks flying their favourite aircraft, some breaking things, some making them do good things. Venice in Italy, ciao! Just slightly a global reach, isn't it absolutely nuts? Big Al is outside my window. Jesus, could you imagine though, you know, there you are all quiet and next thing there's someone outside your house. Can I help you? Be like Father Noel and Father Ted. No, I'm alright, thanks. Any news, Noel? How are you getting on? Oh, was it Noel? It was Father Noel, wasn't it? No, I'm grand, thanks. Sitting down watching you. Falling out of your bed. Janie. Father Stone. What was his first name? It wasn't Noel Stone. And don't say Rolling. Muse fan, did you see me picture I got? Do you like me picture? It's a great picture, Muse, isn't it? That's Father Ted Crilly kicking Bishop Brennan up the... Right, that's what that is. Fuel tanks. We're okay on fuel, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're okay. What's our altitude? We're very high. We don't need to be. Let's drop her down. So we'll say 1,000 down arrow. 7.5. Let's go 5.5. Arm, engage, drop at the nose. Ease off the power. You have that picture as well? Noel is Graham Norton. Yes, Father Noel Furlong. That's the one. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. I mean, who could forget Father Noel or Father Noel? You know.
You have a lovely voice. Very like Celine Dion.
Right? Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
These are small, but the ones out there are far away. Sometimes you see lay people wearing what look like black socks, but if you look closely, you'll see they're very, 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 very dark blue. Never buy black socks in a normal shop. They'll shaft you every time.
He thinks you're the biggest idiot of them all.
There's me lighting gone to teal. So Cyrus has a button that he can turn on all me different lighting to teal. Why is that camera so... Oh, don't look at the back of me head. That camera's very high, look. Will that lock onto me hand and follow me around the room? It should do. Hello? Tis I. Hello. We come in peace. Is it that gadget? Technology is escaping me. Stupid thing. Hang on, I'll fix it by pressing buttons that make me feel like I'm important. Bald spot tracking. It's terrible sad, isn't it? Terrible sad. Do you like my new mouse, Matt? It is the USS Enterprise. Update later. Wait now. Oh, Jesus, no, that's the wrong camera completely. Into this camera. Yes. No. Yes. No. There we go. Home. Oh no, don't zoom in, it's horrendous. Right, that's better. Here we go. I have my only fan. Oh yeah. It's the Enterprise D. The Enterprise D. Oh no, it's zoomed in again. No, don't be looking at me head. I've shagged it now, look. Right, that's better. Yeah, that's 100%. That's better. No, it's doing it again. Why must it do the wrong thing? Stupid things. Don't listen. There's nothing to. I've a that's better. Look. Yes, yes. That's how it looks. Look. I have a terrible creak in me neck or something. You know. Jesus. I don't even know where I pressed that button. There it is. Right, we'll hide that now. That was a fright for everyone, right? I do have this camera. Ah, look, there's me side. Look, this is the cockpit camera. You get to see all of the things that I use. And if you're watching us on our vertical stream, this is what you can see, right? Very sophisticated. We have Navigraph and tablets and stream decks and things. What else do I have here that I can be very fancy with? Oh, look, I've one of these. Ooh, can you read what it says? Pilot's note for a chipmunk. And I'm not going to tell you any more about it. That's all we have. What else do we have? You wouldn't know what you'd find in this place, you know. Back after another CTD. You usually don't get them. Is the last long leg enough to be worth flying? Yes, of course it is. Can chipmunk fly a plane? I think it can, yeah. Yeah, we can ask them nicely. What's the bald spot shining thing on listen, quished Norse Viking, will you? What are you talking about, bald? I do still have me baldy buddy, you know. Right, we'll turn off that camera now.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Yeah, we'll do that, look. Spawn in, wait for you there. Right, sweet. 777, good to see you. We're only halfway through the second last leg. Yeah. Depends on how hard you throw the chipmunk. Yeah, that works. Right. MRLB, Mike Romeo Lima Bravo. That's where we're heading to next. I'm actually heading into fairly large airspace with this. So we'll open up Garmin Pilot. This is a real world EFB. that'll actually, you can connect it to your you can connect it to any flight sim, but it works particularly well with Microsoft Flight Sim. So we're tracking here towards MRLB, and we get some information. Upcoming, one runway may be closed because it's looking at some real world NOTAMs, right? Best wind is looking for runway 7. We have various frequencies, Liberia ATIS, for example. Runway 07 is that's what it wants. Aero Logistica is the fuel service provider. We can buy some 100 LL fuel for $7 a gallon. That's fairly lively. 7. GA Flight Support is the FBO as well, and they're selling jet fuel for $4.13, or Aero Logistica is selling it for $4.06. Ooh. So fuel is not cheap at all here, lads, in Costa Rica. No. I thought you gave that to Gabe in Dublin. He wouldn't keep it. He wouldn't keep it. Despite me best efforts. Look at the sun where it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And there's Heisenberg. Fantastic, lads. There's Angels 1-5. Wombat is back with us. He's in the whatchamacallit, the turboprop variant of the Bonanza. Have I ever considered VR? James, I use VR, yes. I have a Pimax Crystal Light. It's not great for streaming in though, you know. 87 octane is 505 at the station closest to you. $5.05 a gallon. How many litres in a gallon? Is it like 4.5 or something? Is it? How many litres in a gallon? It's about 4 litres per gallon. So your fuel, so 505 call it, divided by 4 is 126. That's not right. So a gallon, right? 1 gallon. How do we do the maths on this? So if we were to say 505 divided by 4, that's 126.25, right? So if I were to do 0.76 multiplied by 4.55, 345. US gallons are different. Yeah. No, US. So I want to need a US gallon to imperial litre, if that makes sense. Basically, we want to get the cost of fuel for a litre of fuel equivalent from the US back over here. Because fuel prices in the States are a lot cheaper than they are here, you know? 379 litres to a US gallon. 379 litres. Okay. So 379. So 505 divided by 379. No, that's not right. How did we work this one out again? So 1 gallon of fuel is 505 US. How much is that per litre? Hang on, we'll ask the genius to do it. 4.56. That's very expensive, so. Oh, hang on, $1.33. So $1.33 to euro. Yeah, that's still shocking expensive. That seems very expensive. When we were in the States, we were paying like $3 a gallon. Scott, what's the price of fuel out your neck of the woods? Is the GTN in the Bonanza only available if you have the payware version? Yes. It's Avgas, not MO gas. No, I know that, but we were saying that we were saying it was like $5 for 87 octane. 87 octane, so-called Jerry, right? $3 in northern New Jersey, Angry Lou. You paid $2.69 yesterday. It is expensive, but it's Southern California. Regular car gas. Yeah. Regular gas is about $3. Yeah, that's shocking cheap. Like a gallon, right? $3.99 a gallon here in Chicago. Yeah, that's lively enough, isn't it? $2.80 in South Jersey. It's about 115. It's still a lot cheaper than here. What are we paying here, Muse? It's about like 173 or something. Can you put avgas into your car? Would it make it fly? I'd say your engine could probably burn it, but it wouldn't be efficient. I was paying $259 the week before last. $469 in Washington. That's very interesting. €183 with airlock. €183 per litre. That's more like it. Yeah, so it's about 170 to €180. So it's like $2 a litre. So if you're talking 4 litres ish, you're up on $8 a gallon, right? Yeah, that's mad. 160 Australian dollars. Yeah, it's very interesting, the difference with fuel, but like, you can see it as well in the world of aviation, be it with avgas, with your 100LL or even your Jet A, right? And the prices, I mean, they fluctuate all over the world. They even fluctuate in different regions, and like, this is an awesome way, like, there's a whole level of realism that you can bring into the world of flight simulation if you're treating your aircraft as it was your own, right? I mean, where we're flying tonight on this pleasure flight, we can see the price of fuel around us using real world fuel trackers, and you're saying to yourself, "Gee, but that's very expensive," you know? Other places though, it would be much cheaper. And when you are flying, you always want to go for the cheapest possible fuel within reason, right? Sometimes it's going to be cheaper to divert to an airport that has cheaper fuel, or you don't mind paying slightly more on the fuel if you know that you're getting the amenities at that airport, be it an FBO that has a car, or, you know, there's food available with a restaurant or a cafe. These are things I'd love to see pushed more into flight sim. On Air does an incredible job with it, because they've even included what sort of maintenance facilities are available at different airports, and that has an impact on saying, okay, well, I have to fly from here to there, but along the way there's a maintenance airport, and they just happen to have, you know, good labour rates, or the fuel is cheap. I'm going to divert in there. It's a wonderful way of adding more realism and also immersion into your flight simming, because I mean that's how it works in the real life. You know, in the real world, that's how it works. Right, this airport, we're going to overfly it. I don't know what way the wind is. 07 they want. So we're kind of going the right way. We'll do an overfly, left turn, and then down, right? So we'll call this an overhead entry. Never fuel up in California, I can imagine, right? As of mid-November, the full service price for 100 avgas of Fort Worth Meacham, it's approximately $794 to $799 at the primary FBOs. Interesting. 185 a litre, Digital Merc, that's not bad, so that's about the same. But I would say that's expensive, so in Portland, in Oregon, right? Also, good to see you, Merc. Hope you're well, bud. Oh man, look at the coastline there. That's gorgeous. Look, lads, look at the state of this country. 255 New Zealand dollars a litre. Anthony, that's it. Oh, come here, Anthony. Are you on the North Island or the South Island? Because we're thinking of doing something in March on the South Island. Warbirds over Wanaka. Meet up for a beer at the air show. You've been better? Mark, hang on in there, buddy.
Hello there.
Delta 9er, welcome in. Thinking of you, Mark. If you need a chat, man. If you need a chat. Back in the 90s, you could buy something close to avgas in California, $4 at the pump. It was racing fuel. What? You're on the North Island. Okay. Well, if you're heading down south for Warbirds over Wanaka, I'm hoping that we can get a couple of people to, rendezvous. Avgas 100 litres is 114 Australian. Jet A is 2. That's pretty cheap, Al. But that's a litre. Yeah, it's a litre price. Okay. Drag racer guys big on avgas. Well, it burns much higher, you see, at a higher temperature, isn't it? Looking at tickets now? Nice, man, nice. I'm just waiting for the organisers of the air show to come back to me. Like, we're only looking for, like, an area. Somewhere we can put a flag or something. Do you know what I mean? Meet here. You'll know us. We're all the people who don't get much sunlight. We stay indoors and fly on a flight sim. Now you're talking, airlock. 750 mils of beer starts at around 60 cents a can. Our beer is so expensive here. Murph was here, yeah. No, we're trying to do something from one of the BAR events with Microsoft Flight Sim, just a local community meetup. It just so happens I'm going to New Zealand next year, so one of the days, it'd be great to catch up with a lot of you guys who are out that neck of the woods. Just hang out, grab a beer, talk airplanes for the day. That's a lot more important. The price of a pint where you live. Yep. In the old days, before 100, we had 87, 115 and 145. You could take a little 11 or 115 and 45 and mix it in with your regular car gas. Yeah, I remember that. But Scott, I think they kind of did away with that with the... was it? I don't think the engines changed it. Was it something to do with either emissions or was it to do with the temperature at higher altitudes because aircraft just became better? There's over 500 craft breweries in Switzerland with a population of 9 million people. There's about 500 craft breweries in Tipperary with about, 100,000 people. Emissions due to lead. Alright, easy now. Not your flaps, not your gears. Not your gears? Albuquerque 100 LL is 6 litres or $6 a gallon. Yeah, that's not bad, Robin. Leaded gas makes for higher octane, yeah. We used to subsidise my friends' hours by buying the avgas and hitching a ride. Nice. His private pilot hours, that's a good idea actually. Leaded fuel got to heave-ho, yeah. I'm waiting to hear about a new job and then everything should fall into place for Warbirds over Wanaka. Should find out Monday. Oh, listen, best of luck. And so listen, Limbix, if you can't make it to the air show, I'll be in Invercargill that weekend before it. So we can meet for a beer, I say a beer like it's literally one drink. Bring your drinking pants. South Boston's, there's a pub in every corner. Well, believe it. Right, our second to last landing, fellers. Another notch of flaps. We'll sail this one in nice and easy. Bit of a crosswind. 17 knots, look. How much diesel does the Skoda take? 65 litres to fill it. But that'll give me a range of about 1,400 kilometres. Which is quite good. A beer, that's funny. Yeah. All these planes dropping leads in it, right? Might cross the pond to say hello, Shane. Dude, that'd be absolutely incredible. But, I've crossed that pond. I was like, yeah, sure, Australia to New Zealand is no length at all. It's like 4 hours or something. 5 hours. But we're aiming for probably the Saturday of Warbirds over Wanaka. Easy now. 2 days by ship, yeah. Easy now. But if you know of anyone, anyone who lives out there, if you know of anyone, that you might think they're into flight sim or they are into flight sim, make sure they know as well. Ooh, there's a bit of a bounce. Because it's always putting faces to names and all that. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ah, brilliant. Muse fan has the same picture. Fantastic. Muse, did you get that from Timu as well? Left turn. Some of the roughest patches of water around, really. A Skoda can go 1,400 kilometres. Dev Pilot, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, some of the roughest patches of waters, yeah. You did, yeah. That's brilliant. Okay, lads, this is our second to last stop. Our last hike is going to take us south back to the airport. It all began a few hours ago. Doing well, Dev Pilot. Yeah, man, we're here in Costa Rica, and we're going to head down now past a place called Philadelphia, but it's spelled with an F, and then over Balsan, and then it's going to be down past San Pablo, and then it's down to where we all started from, MRTR. So if you'd like to come flying with us. Do you have any simmer friends in Australia? We do. Oz Flight Simmer, that's Flight Sim Mods as well. They're all, one is the other. Who else? Big Al is out there. MDA is out there. 98 Vulcan is out there. Yeah, there's a good few. There's a good few in Australia. Jerry says we will be there. Will there be a Friday flight next week? Yes, of course there will be. Yeah. We'll be flying next Friday for sure. But yeah, no, there's a good few in Australia. Oh, of course, Conti as well. Yeah. I mean, look, if we're talking about streamers, yeah, there's a ton of them. Fly Conti's out there. Continuum. I met Conti once at Flight Sim Expo, and he was very well. We were both very busy, but I have a terrible. Graham is in Australia as well. There you go. G-Lock is out there as well. You ever look at G-Lock? I reckon now, if myself and Conti were to get together for the pints, we'd never leave. You know, we'd be we'd just stay at it. You know, yeah. There's so many. No, there's a good few. Like. Amplify, yes. Rolly Mal, there's a ton of them. I'd say, without even stretching, you'd find 20 or 30 people straight away, you know? But yeah, there's a good few out there. Right! Are we ready, friends? Get ourselves set up. Yeah, Conti does like a nice beer, yeah, 100%. Yeah, Conti like a nice beer or like 3. Quokka is in Australia as well. There you go. Jeez, we got loads of them. That's awesome, lads. There's a good few in Australia. Right. Fuel. We're on the right tank. 2 of Captain Rash's main viewers, Oz Nomad, and also Crowd is out there as well. Loads. Alright, power coming in. Oh man, listen to that turbocharger. It's so good. Jam, good to see you, buddy. Are you on a network? We're using the multiplayer network, yes. Have a pretty large flight simming community in Australia now. Has grown a lot in the past 5 years. Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Easy now. I don't stream. No, but you're out in the... Where are you based, Quokka? I gotta get back into flight simming. I turned into a couch potato playing farming sim. Get back into flight sim quick, Hermit. It's only brilliant. Interesting airport. I think that's GSX trying to draw the friggin' jetways, isn't it? Oh, you're in Brisbane. All right, okay. All right, easy does it. It's going to be a right turn. Get ourselves on course. Altitude for this. I'm going to key in 5, right? We'll keep turning. We're going to intercept that magenta line. Well, I say 5. We'll go up to 3 and see what happens next, right? So let's arm that. We can climb at 1,000 feet a minute. And we're going to activate heading. Autopilot engage. And as we turn, we can also arm nav mode and see how we go, right? Your brother just accepted an ATC job out there. No way! Oh, that's awesome. Wait now. Where was he based, though? He was in the States, wasn't he? That's awesome. Nan, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Do we fly on VATSIM? Yeah, from time to time. Jambo, every Thursday evening, we'll do a VATSIM flight. Florida, yeah, massive change. Asher, listen, you have to go now. You know, terribly work-related, but, you know, yes, we have to go out here. It's important, you know, for the community and the integrity of the flight sim community. Yes, the Aussies were getting a little bit, and we have to go over and just kind of calm it down, lads. That'll work. Still mad impressed at how well the Dublin event went. Thank you, The Impossible Face. It was a lot of fun. Now, to be fair, right, the Dublin event, it wasn't our first rodeo, as in the UK event was kind of like the foundation of, okay, we'll do something during the day. Plus we had GG Machines, plus Microsoft, right? And there was a lot of help there, Moza and Just Flight, and of course Raoul coming over with FS Reborn. to show us what they're working on. But like the BAR events, like that's what we did was that's almost like the exception of what the normal BAR events are all about. It's designed to be, it can be big, but it's designed to be kind of, you know, closer knit, smaller meetups. Doesn't have to have a daytime and a nighttime event. It could be just a couple of folks go out to a local airport, bit of plane spotting, get a bit of lunch, or go to a museum, or go out for a beer. Do you know what I mean? It's like local kind of cells of flight simmers in their locale, and they all kind of hang out together. It's an awesome idea. Hey, Hecklack is here. Good to see you, buddy. Thinking you need to rebuild your flight sim? Ooh, Graham, exciting. He just tune in here the odd time, G-Lock, because he's a lovely guy and he has one of the finest flight sim setups in the land himself, and also the dock. Did you ever see the dock? Amazing, right? But G-Lock Media, you find him on YouTube. He is Australian based, so I'll reach out to him as well to see what he, you know, if he's around or something, you know. I think that could be pretty cool. Stu said, really enjoyed Dublin, not finding the bedding in the Airbnb until the morning, not so much. Wait, you didn't find the bed? The bedding or the bed? And also, Stu, is there any chance perhaps that the Pines had some sort of an impact on it? You know? The Impossible Face, I was meaning the VATSIM event. Shag off, will you? Yeah, the VATSIM event last night was brilliant. But also the VATSIM controlling the lads did at our event was also very, very good. I was wrapped in a mattress topper and Muse's spare pillow. Ah, Jesus. And you didn't find it until the next morning. He wrapped himself up in a spare mattress. That's hilarious. Why is it? Muse, you're the common denominator here, right? You slept outside in America, you locked yourself outside somewhere else, and now that Stu was going to stay, the poor old devil had no bedclothes. I mean, right? Scott, since it was a Muse event, did you look outside by the front door for the sleeping stuff? That's hilarious. Muse has the cushions as well. That's hilarious. That's deadly, Muse. Yeah. Moral of the story: never share a room with Muse fan. Yep. Poor old devil have you on the ground. Fuel tanks, we're good, I think. Yeah, we're good. On the right tank, that's the fullest tank. But yeah, it's going to be busy now next week. I've half a plan done. Monday night, we're either doing something or we're doing something else Monday. I've no stream Tuesday daytime. We'll do driving of some description on Tuesday evening. Wednesday we have the news and we're busy on Wednesday. Thursday, of course, we'll have a double header. And then, of course, next Friday as well. So, hey, Keane Lafford is here. Good to see you, Keane. G-Lock flights him on YouTube. Yeah. Really good one fly air, yeah. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. He's sound. Dead sound. Johnny Mon says noted, right? Keane Lafford, hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, Johnny, if Muse fan says, sure, come on over, don't. Or if you do, you know, bring a sleeping bag. You may miss out on a few US players being Turkey Day. What day is Thanksgiving? That's Friday, is it not? Or Thursday, wait, balls, it's Thursday. Yeah. Next Thursday. Yeah, well, we'll have our VATSIM Thursday flight. Oh, I never thought that would be in Thanksgiving. It could be very quiet or very busy, right? It depends. All is well in the parish. Good man, Keane. I'm not going to be able to make Thursday or Tuesday stream due to having a colonoscopy during the stream. CP65, thank you very much for the in-depth situation report. We appreciate you. Jesus. Right. Anyway, moving on. The things you see in a stream. Yeah, so Thanksgiving and then you've Black Friday sales and then is it Cyber Monday or Cyber Tuesday? I can never remember. Kodiak, hope you're well, buddy. 3 months. Did I even catch you, Kodiak? Thank you very much indeed. Good evening. Everything should be fine. Yes. Muse Fan is just having his dinner. I must get you a card for that. Yeah. Cyber Monday, Small Business Tuesday. Wait, Small Business Tuesday? Is that a new thing? I hope you're not actually going to be doing that during the stream. No, I'm not, Keen. I'm not. Mr. GBHI has the doctor... Wait, have the doctor watch the stream and pretend he's flying. How did it all get to this? I mean, that escalated really fast. How did we get to this level? You lot, I tell you, there's words that we need to use here. I don't know what they are, but like, you know. It's hip to be square, lads. It's also Friday. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Look at the stage. So hot right now. Look how good that looks! Mrs. GBHI, she's upside down again! I mean, look at the state. The state! Wombat's in a... You're in a P-51. We'd like to play a song now for CP65 for next Tuesday. Mr. Dan is here. Good to see you. What?
devil! Now listen, you know, just lie back and think of this song on Tuesday. Go on, the Limbics. Full throttle to the last stop. Aerodynamic Aviator, we're using a joystick, a HOTAS system from Virpil, the VPC Warbird base, and the Constellation Alpha stick, and it's very nice. You know, there's also a second song we can use. You can also try this one. Not necessarily from your perspective, more the other guy. You know, it also works. It also works. I love the song. This was our first dance song at our wedding. Whoa! Oh, look at the cut of this simulator. Jesus, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at it! You met Mike Scott on a night out? No way! What do we use the dials and knobs on the left hand side? On the Mongoose, the two of them, I use them for say intentions. They're my communication switches. Metal Approach says the sim is running so good now on Sim Update 4. Oh, dude, I'm so glad to hear it. I cannot wait to try it. I didn't touch Sim Update 4 at all. I've watched plenty of it, but I haven't tried it yet, so looking forward to it. You think he lives in Dublin now, originally from Edinburgh? Newfoundland, absolutely, buddy. We've missed you. Hecklock says Sim Update 4 is great. I told the wife, Murph said Sim Update 4 will make you a coffee. She said, bloody about time. So the push in button is your ATC button to speak. What about the one to the bottom right? There's two buttons there. So one is say intentions for its ATC. The other is say intentions for the cabin crew or mentor or co-pilot or whatever. You have a lot of options with it. Oh, look at that view, lads. Gorgeous. What a stunning flight tonight. Ah, lads. Ah, would you look? This state. That is stunning. Ironic, isn't it, Muse? That's gorgeous, man. Do you bind the red button on the AB6 for push to talk? Yes, that's what I do, Gene. Absolutely gorgeous. So, CP65, it's all ahead of you now. Next Tuesday, we'll be thinking of you. Jesus. JD, you kind of pick it up over the years. It's not as expensive as you'd think. I mean, the dearest thing is always going to be your PC, right? But how do you bind it? For ATC, if it's VATSIM, it's a VATSIM push to talk. But you can do it through Moz, or you can do it through the SIM, Gene, directly. I switched from Twitter here to YouTube, then the music is too loud. A good option to have. There you go. Was the music too loud? If the music's too loud, you can turn it. I'm just saying, you know, it could be turned down. But yes, we do have nice music on Twitch. It's not too loud. Okay. No, it's... Wait, it wasn't too loud on Twitch. Okay, grand. Well, it depends. Look, at least you have the option. Volume is good. Excellent. All good. Brilliant. Great news. Great news. Do you use the middle slider in between the throttles for anything? The middle slider? No, that's just more of like a little gate for your... what are they called on Airbus? You know, like the little gate? I prefer it louder. It drowns out your voice. Thanks very much, Stu. Brilliant. As the official Firefly proctologist, I will say that just relax. It's not a big deal. As long as they knock you out. If they don't, well, good luck. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that will be it. Is that the one, Cyrus? Kodiak, yes, I use an OLED screen. This is after Tuesday, CP. This is on the way home. You know what I mean? Ooh! Ah, lads, look at everyone flying here. This is gorgeous. Look at the scenery, look. Stunning. Do we do a Gotai Creo visualized to Snape Fire 10 on a Sunjammer down there? Fibro Tusi, a Gotai. There's a Cyrus T and Sunjammer. Man, look at the forests here. Night Fury is with us. Flyer 10. Kepkira and Newfoundland. Mr. TBHI has gone inverted. Here's the Limbics. Keen, I was going to read that. Energizer, good to see you, buddy. That's a brand new Skyraider. Flight Sergeant. Absolutely gorgeous. You can almost feel the heat off it, can't you? The Limbics is inverted as well. Oh wow, look at the drop we're going to do here, look.
This is going to be interesting. So we're going to approach this from the sea. Seven knot tailwind. Uh-oh. Oh yes, oh yes. What's this now? Ah yes, this'll work. Okay, power coming out. Isn't that gorgeous? It'll be grand. Nothing to worry about at all. A 12 knot tailwind, sure we were be grand. Little high. More flaps. It'll be fine. Easy now. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Little bit windy. Hey, Captain Gaiman is here. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. All right. All right, lads, here we go. Final approach into Mike Romeo, Tango Romeo. Speed is looking good. Gears down. Flaps are good. Prop and mixture are full. And let's just ease our way into it. Beautiful little airstrip, isn't it? Fuel is good. Little high. Man, look at that sunset over there. That's gorgeous. Practically Geek is in the house. Good to see him. Hope you're well. Happy Friday, dude. Alright, easy now, Jemima. Easy. Right. We're high and we're fast. Oh, Janie. Nothing to worry about. Easy. Mind the trees. Hold the nose. Easy. 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 Ooh, easy. Watch the flare. Hold the nose. Power out. Hold it. Hold it. Touchdown. All right. Gorgeous. Flaps in. Bit of manual braking. Man alive, look at that. That was gorgeous. What do you mean, Todd? It was lovely. I mean, did we even land? You know, first group flight in a while. Really enjoyed it. And nice one, Stu. Nice, dude. There's that mad looking building again. I'm telling you, it's straight out of... Oh, Jesus, what happened to your man? It's straight out of Interstellar, isn't it? Easy now. Look at that DC-3 again. Isn't it gorgeous? Sir Fuzz. Nice. Right, on the brakes. Lovely. Avionics, easy now. Off. Kill the mixture. And I think we're looking good. Fuel off. Okay, quick check. Mags off, parking brake is on. Controls are now set and all our power bar are... Oh, that's okay. Right, everything appears to be off. That was super duper. Super duper. You can hear frogs, really? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, man. It was a really nice flight. There's Cyrus and Ogotai. We have Night Fury over here. Newfoundland, Zard, Lucky Bow. Airlock is there. Heisenberg. Steve is out for a run. Sunjammer. Stu Snape, Vacuum, Grey Skies, Musafan, Matefan, Nace, Fierce Wolf, Creo. We have Locust, Corsair, Doobie-Doo, Johnny Mon. Beautiful plane, Johnny. Fibro is there. Gregor, Gerard, or Jared. We got a couple of pilots using Join FS and also Skynet, the Limbics, Visualize, Flyer 10, Daddy Plump, Mr. TPHI, Hozai Air, Heapster. No doubt we'll see a Mrs. TPHI upside down. Oh, wait, hang on, is that a Skoda? No, it's not. What are you doing there looking like you're in a Skoda? Lads, that was... Oh, did you hear the frogs? Underneath the roars of a couple of beautiful piston engines, for sure. Lads, that was so much fun. What a gorgeous country to go exploring. Wasn't it amazing? Absolutely amazing. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. So we're back on our normal plan on Monday. I've no stream scheduled just yet for the weekend. We'll see how we go. But I do know I'm busy tomorrow with stuff. We're going to be live tomorrow night over on the National eStall channel. I'm going to be doing some commentary with our good buddy Okando, and that's kicking off at around 1900 Zulu. There's details over on Discord. I'll update you tomorrow. I'll put out a ping. Basically, it's going to be me commentating, you know. Oh, look at your man, look, and ooh, and you know, that's usually what I do, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So guys, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in, for flying along with us tonight. It's been absolutely savage. The support, as always, has been savage. All the raids we got as well. I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. If you are new here, ! Discord. That links you over to our Discord. Also for us checking out the new stream kit from Say Intentions. Thank you very much indeed. And it's all about feedback, lads. You need to know, or need to let us know how to make improvements, what you like, what you don't like. That's what it's all about. But I would say a very successful test has been done this evening using StreamKit, so it's been a lot of fun. So right, with that said, we will catch you all when we catch it. We'll catch you on Monday, or if not before. So until then, you take care, have a very pleasant evening, and where's that button? Yeah, see you soon. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Typical Muse fan. Typical Muse fan. Triple Seven says, say hi to Jess and Sarah, the bedtime carers. Hello, hello.
Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. Yet, across the Gulf... Ah, Jesus! What was that? I was about to say something and you hit me in the head! Christ! Hang on! I found more of these flamingos! Jesus! But the mod control, from a viewer perspective, it makes the whole thing quite negative, doesn't it? When you delete, you're sitting there and you're thinking, Jesus, this is painful to watch. This is like watching the end of Glen Rowe or... Neil Mayagut. What do you mean the two wands? They were professional pilots who were sharing their expertise and experience about what it's like to fly whilst wearing tight clothing. Two things I just can't do. No. Don't fire the milk at me. The cows will go nuts. They'll cry in the fields. What a waste! Cow juice. So look at this big eat. They're giving out to me here now. Thanks. Yeah, and also thanks. Yeah, Jesus. Do you know? Ah, don't hit me with a frying pan! Oh, jeez! This is here! You just hit me with a frying pan!
She didn't make a noise.
Of course I made a noise! You hit me with a frying pan in my head!
Turn around.
Why would you hit me with a frying... Don't hit me again! Ah! Yes, it makes a noise! You're hitting me with a frying pan! Annalisa, did you put her up to that? Jesus, me head! Oh, who hit someone? I mean, come on! Who hit someone with a frying pan, for God's sake? Oh, very hollow sounding.